Does any of this still work? Yes, it does. And it just looks like I've kind of invaded my own splash screen. What is up, everybody? This is Jay, a.k.a. MultimediaJay. And, yeah, 60 frames per second. We got the game stream working and whatnot. But it's not exactly the way I'd like it right now. It would be nice if I could gesture a little. Gesture a little like this when something big happens on the screen. But it puts me off-center a little to do this. So... anyways, yeah, so you're seeing my splash screen here because I got the idea, I was inspired, got the idea from, that's dumb sounding. I was inspired by Ray. She plays MOBAs and stuff like that, battle arena games, and she has this thing where if the game crashes, it goes back to a splash screen and whatnot. And what the heck, YouTube? It says I'm only playing the Elder Scrolls Online. It doesn't say that I'm actually streaming it when I'm streaming on YouTube. Regardless, let's put live control remote to the side here, and let's turn the game back on. There we go. How about some audio, too? I want to check out the audio ducking and things like that. But before we turn the sound back on, yeah, I'm going to get booted for inactivity. Get out of the chair. Before we go turning the sound back on as we start in our usual castle here, yeah, let's just leave it at that. So before we turn the sound back on, I'm not a fan of microtransactions. Let's be blunt about that. I am not a fan of microtransactions. So the issue I have with microtransactions is that a lot of times they're features that should have just been put in the darn game to begin with. So, but this is a wild exception. I mentioned this in the chat stream I did earlier, but I picked up the Pantherfang Chapel on the Crown Store, which with the discounted crown rate and everything comes out to about $75 US. So basically the cost of a game and then some I paid for a player house in ESO. Completely nuts? Maybe. I intend on making this place my character's new main base of operations. For no other reason than that will I spend $75 on a microtransaction. Now let's get to work. We're also going to sneak by Vindalia's place as well, see what she's up to. She's over on the Twitch side of things, streaming right now. So, anyways, a little bit of crossover. Well, if I get caught red-handed, that is going to be absolutely funny. First, let me check our levels here. I think I have to crank this up all the way and then control the volume through the headset because of some limitations on everything. Now, how much audio ducking is there when I'm not talking? That's the thing. Turn on the in-game music. I thought we could, do a quiet, relaxing stream like that. All right. Because volume leveling is turned on in Windows. So we can put like plus 2.5 decibels for the Yeti Nano audio. Why is there no music right after I turn it on? This is getting kind of like let's do let's see. Plus 2.5 decibels. No, I got to work on the compression settings. I got to work on those compression settings then for the video game audio in order for this to work correctly. Or I need to actually get some sound going here. I turned the music back on. Play the Bruma thing. I guess the question is whether the ducking is enough, but I think this will do the trick. All right, let's do this. Might want to turn down the release rate for that other thing too. Why is there... I just gotta wonder, how come there isn't any background music for Breton territory? It's quiet and I turned the music back on. Doesn't matter anyways, because the Renaissance Fair stuff in Breton... Oh, here it goes. There we go. Let's close the chat window here. So I suppose the first thing we should do is... classic 3 questions. Where are we now? Where are we going? And how are we gonna get there? So, player housing in ESO is whoa! Player housing in ESO turned down... No, I think that's good, actually. I think it's adjusting everything with the audio ducking like it's supposed to. So player and again, every time I stream, it's raining in High Rock. Whatever. So player housing in ESO, it's practically a reason for people to subscribe to the game. Because you'll buy a player house, then you'll want to get your money's worth, so you play the game a little longer. Now, how's that for a way to keep people playing MMOs instead of 6-month sub gimmicks and stuff like that? All right, no bashing World of Warcraft here. The setup that I have for graphics should be based on the high modes, TAAs, with some things here and there. No, this does not have the new settings. Let's upgrade that to screen space. GI, circular for that. There's been a whole bunch of the TAA is good. Let's see, custom graphics quality here. We'll turn down the view distance if it gets a little crazy, but I can usually get 60 frames per second by cranking everything up. I think it's these two that usually don't work. And I might need to lower everything a bit for streaming. But I'm still getting 60s in my player house, but the reason why I'm streaming this on YouTube is because of the graphics quality. I might need a second computer, though, in order for this to show up in the stream without the compression thing doing its thing. All right, so let's start with the castle as is. This is the Daggerfall Overlook. We had, of course, the project last go-around. Don't pancake in my own house here. We have the project going on at... Whoa, this is not enough audio ducking. Turn off the gain for Yeti Nano Audio. Properties. Okay, so that's correct at least. Now, filters. Yeah. Take down that gain and set it to 0. There we go. So, this is the Daggerfall swimming area. Of course, we have a YouTube video about this and whatnot. Took a whole bunch of platforms and covered up all the slaughterfish water all the way off to the invisible wall, and then put up these masonry walls from the Somerset expansion. At some point, I got to put down a bunch of gigantic rugs, like these Breton runners over here. Then put out some furniture, a barbecue, an outdoor patio, and it's basically a way of reclaiming space that the Daggerfall Covenant normally doesn't let you have. So let me just go in here. Let's head back inside the castle here. Actually, let's go straight to the entrance. As you come in, very Paladin Cathedral-like. I bought a bunch of Azura stuff at one point on the store, and I didn't know what to do with it, so I threw it in this thing. So there's a little Daedric thing inside my castle. If I ever picked up a player house that made sense to convert into a Daedric temple, then I absolutely would move that stuff out of there. There's the stables, but if you have your court here, so to speak, you don't really get to put any pets down or anything. Over in the Overlook, if you want to do any DPS testing, there's a monster in the tower that you can come beat up. And then the rest is pretty bone stock. The rest of this is pretty bone stock. Let's see here. Little paladin statues from the Breton, from Glenumbra. You can actually buy those from the furnishings type thing here for like 30,000 gold each. And so you see some of the things that's going wrong with this is that all these little figurines you get for your ESO Plus membership, I keep putting them down on random places just for them to be somewhere in here. The unfortunate reality is what I'm doing with these things is I'm looking like someone's grandma. You know those little knickknacks and little things that, you know, if you had like a thing on the side of your house, like a shelf, you'd put a bunch of them on there and they just sat there and collected dust and made cleaning the house a nightmare, and the cats would knock them over and stuff like that. Yeah, well, that's kind of what this castle has turned into. It's the sort of thing where you get something and you just want to use it. So, throne room, dragon treasure, doubles as a light source. There's the cat, the real king of the castle. Desks for Nuzuma for selling stuff, and Tithys for the bank access, and the royal court, which is all the house guests that actually are, and the royal court, which is all the house guests that are talkative. So the rest of this is pretty bone stock as well. It's kind of the way that you would normally use it. So upstairs, a lot of stuff was placed the way it was. Like, this is like servants' quarters and stuff. Don't really want those beds there. Master bedroom, little desk with a book, gods in worship in Tamriel, since the guy's a paladin. By the way, I dropped the armor to do more formal stuff since we are decorating houses. But you see, one of the other problems I have is I keep running out of space for all these paintings I keep invariably getting. I get so many darn paintings to put on the walls, and I'm running out of space. Like, who's gonna look at a painting that is way the heck up there if you're way the heck down there? I mean, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, visitors to my castle. I know it's a computer game, but yeah, roleplay spraining your neck to look at that painting that's way the heck up there for no apparent reason, because I had nowhere else to hang this stupid thing. So that's the upstairs. Downstairs is pretty standard. Downstairs is pretty standard as well. So here's what we have down here: meat cellar and stuff like that. And we have all the crafting stations, which I'm going to take these to the new place because there is a crafting place that we can set up. And of course, you have the exit out to the swimming area. It's still raining, right? It's a stream. Yeah. Oh, I saw a raindrop. Yep, there's some raindrops there. So yeah, maybe we'll finish the swimming patio someday. Who knows? I have so much stuff to do in this game that I could pretty much just heck with it. Stream ESO all the time. Never stream anything else and never stream anywhere else. Just do ESO on YouTube and have the videos have the streams instantly convert into YouTube videos. For this kind of stuff. Oh yeah, we do have a new subscriber, by the way, that subscribed while the stream was offline. Can't remember if I ever covered this guy's notification, but Nox, thank you for the sub on YouTube. Okay, let's see here. So this is the main place. Another thing I want to showcase is how far away from a way shrine this place is, because it's a lot of these expensive player houses are often positioned right next to way shrines or very close to them. But if you can imagine playing an alt with a mount that can't hardly do anything, because they have a very slow mount. So let's see, over the hill. We pretty much have to ride through Daggerfall. Or take the shortcut through the hills and hope the wolves don't knock you off your mount. So, do this. So this is what I've been picking up for my characters here. Actually, the first player house that I ever had was the house in Daggerfall. And then we had the castle after I took a break from the game and came back. Now let's go to Blackwood. This Blood Run waypoint here. Run, wolf, run. Whatever. Maybe I should put Bastion in tank mode here, since there's always that one annoying wolf that has no chance of defeating you. All right, let's see here. Blood Run Way Shrine in the southern province of Blackwood, where Leowin is located in this game. A reference to Elder Scrolls Oblivion, but so is half the expansion. Let's see, where's the path? Bit hard to see. The music's a little better too. It's not so Renaissance fair. And now, the prize. This is what we're going to be developing. Let's head on down and see what exactly the $75 was for. Pantherfang Chapel, Goodmain Abbey, already named it, because it is pretty much an abbey, if you know the original definition of abbeys in England. Today, because of King Henry VIII and whatnot, only the churches from the abbeys are left. But abbeys are traditionally a place where monks and nuns live and stuff like that, and there's usually a big stone church in there. One of the things that people talked about with regards to this specific castle is that it does look very, very English, even though it's an imperial castle, and that's the style that they used in Leowin. Alright, so here's where you sail on in with your boat. Now the thing is, knowing what I did with the Daggerfall swimming patio, you can actually run into these little sewer tunnels things here over to doors that take you to, let's see, you can actually run through the sewers to this lake inside the castle, or you can go inside the castle directly if you go in from the other side. So if you go over here, you can actually go right to the castle. What I'd like to do is put some platforms down so that this remains dry. Maybe start off the bridge or something. Come out to here and put down some long platforms to see what platforms are available. Use the Khajiit ones if necessary. So it looks like, instead of a little dock right here, that this is all one thing. So we put the platforms in there so you can go take the alternate paths without getting your feet wet. The one issue I ran into, and I got to see if I have a platform in storage I can test this with. The one issue is that if you zone into an area where you're supposed to be in the water, your feet will basically be stuck in the wood if there's an object right next to the door. Let's look at the default setup here. It keeps your feet dry. You come in and you run up the stairs, head into the chapel. So this is an imperial chapel, basically. None of the deities of the 8 divines are really represented here, just the 8 divines in general, as we can see with that tapestry up on the wall there. And also the rugs are a little on the red side, so I'd like to bring in some Breton runners and turn a few things blue here. Swap these benches out with proper pews from the Somerset expansion, and bring... Another thing I want to do is swap out these Leowin things for Alinor braziers, but that's going to require a crap ton of Somerset daily quests. I just don't like the looks of these things. I mean, it is kind of like the 3 serpents of, like, the Ouroboros. It is like the 3 serpents of the Ouroboros here, but, I just don't know. The thing is, too, all these furnishings that I don't use can go into other houses and stuff. Like, maybe take some of these rugs out to the place we got with the Greymoor expansion for storing artifacts and use it for museum stuff. Yeah, so we'll bring in some of the stuff from the Cathedral project and then maybe rebuy the assets later to continue the project. Set something up here that looks kind of like the Paladin Cathedral. And then if we go outside of this, it's a chapel, though. It doesn't have a proper altar, but close enough. It looks like a medieval church, at least. All right, we come out to the castle proper, and literally this player house has everything I was looking for when I was like, oh, I wish I wanted to spend the money to buy those crown houses earlier. So, something to respect the character being a divine spellcaster, like the chapel. A castle, because it's a RPG. So, a place to craft and to conduct business and have the royal court set up. And then a place to swim. So down there is the tunnel where you come out when you're coming up from the dock. But over here, if you go down this flight of stairs, if you actually don't miss the flight of stairs, you have this nice little swimming area, which you can find something to block off with. Otherwise, it's naturally blocked off because it's a... There we go. Yep, it's a rock formation. So we can set something up here that's kind of like swimming area-ish, take this tree out of here and move it somewhere else. And all that lovely stuff. Over there we can set up the... This is like moving into a new house. I'm going to have this room over here. I'm going to have that room over there. We'll go into here. Here's where we'll have all the crafting tables. So obviously there's no stable this time. And I don't really... The problem is that ZeniMax needs to give people... See here. Give me the browser. ZeniMax really needs to give people more special collectibles, because your house guests count as special collectibles here. So this technically isn't any better than the Daggerfall Overlook in that respect. Let's see here. Pantherfang Fort. And here's the castle. We could swap some of this for more Breton-like stuff. Bring in some Breton runners. Put the dragon treasure back here. Maybe put the cat on the table, I don't know. Bring in 2 proper Breton thrones, which I just dropped 175,000 gold to get the recipe to craft Breton thrones, so hopefully I have the materials for them. Maybe bring in the chest or something along those lines. There's plenty of paintings already on the walls, but obviously I can put more on there. That looks pretty empty right there. So we get a big painting, we'll put it on the wall. Basically imperial-type paintings and stuff. Here's what I don't get. This thing on the wall here is obviously a mirror, but there's no reflection. I think there's more than enough graphical stuff for that to be the case. So there's a couple of things that don't make any sense here. This is obviously the dining table for grand banquets and stuff like that, but where's the kitchen? It looks like the kitchen is flip-flopped with this guest bedroom thingy over here. So I head over to the kitchen. This is the closest thing to a kitchen that this place has. So there's no food for one thing that's being prepared. We're going to put some food on the table as well. So then come over here. I'll probably move some of this around and put desks, or put them over here. But the thing is, if I put a desk over here for... Well, no, you just put the desks like this. Put the desks here and whatnot for selling stuff and bank access. Yep, and then just go up here. Maybe give the cat, like, some cushiony bed or something on top of that table or something like that. You know. Yep. King of the castle. So, I mean, it's imperial, and it's very, very English looking. It looks like some kind of medieval movie or something. So, the interesting thing is, though, the Imperials are supposed to resemble the Romans, and this totally doesn't look Roman, except maybe the arches. Now here's the interesting thing, and I got some ideas for this by going to Leyawiin Castle, where they put little lights in there. But these little shelves on the sides of these staircases would probably be a great place to put all of those little figurines that you get from the dungeons. So many of them. And you can go upstairs to the top and go to the battlements and things like that. So start filling them up with figurines and little lights to light them up. Go up here, come up to the battlements. The interesting thing is that landmass over there to the east does not actually exist in the game. So here's the road going out of this chapel, but out of the castle, but where does it go? If we zoom out, there's Blackwood. It theoretically should be part of Shadowfen, but I've already been to that part of Shadowfen just to check. There is nothing, you see, there. Here I am. This part right here is kind of grayed out between the zones, so who knows where that other thing goes. Maybe there's a zone that's going to be added here that you can exit the Pantherfang Chapel and go to. So you have Blackwood here. I wonder if there's going to be like Eastern Cyrodiil or South... No, that's Cyrodiil right there. But I wonder if there's going to be like Braville or something, or Cheydinhal. Something with Cheydinhal, and it would probably work for this kind of thing. And then you head off to Morrowind, which is these two right here, Deshaan and Stonefalls. So maybe there's going to be a landmass here that's added in the expansion. Or added if there's another DLC zone coming up, like, or something like that. I could check the public test server here, but I don't think that Zenny would leave a road to nowhere like this without it being useful for something. I mean, look, it's even got a lamppost and everything already. That's a waste of assets right there. And this is based on the camera, not your character. So there's a road there that goes somewhere. Could check the public test. Actually, is the Waking Flame available for public test? Let's be nosy, shall we? Actually, I have to restart the game. Hold on a second. Mute. Blank out. I actually have to restart the game in order to go into public test. Back out. So long. Yeah. Let's see here. Public test. Is the Waking Flame on the public test? Watch the Waking Flame gameplay trailer now. I don't think so. I don't think Waking... Oh, cool. The firewall doesn't know what to do here. Bethesda launcher. Please treat that as an installer, you piece of junk firewall. Ugh. Why are all the displays being changed around? The stream's still live, right? Yeah, well, obviously, I'm YouTube. Hello, I have no light. Yeah. All right. Oh, it's playing in full screen. That's why. Well, then. See. Hey, stream Elder Scrolls Online to your friends. No thanks, Discord. Turn off your stupid little overlay. I gotta turn that off afterwards. Please treat ESO as an allowed application, you stupid excuse for a firewall. Well, what is this?
The storm is coming.
That's the OG. That's the OG introduction to Elder Scrolls Online. All right, we got to take this out of. See what it loads here. No sound either. This is probably from when I was just grinding away on the game. There's probably no add-ons either. We got to shut off all the add-ons for PTS anyways. So this is playing in full screen mode. So I'm stuck until we get to the infamous Elder Scrolls load screen here. There's no sound either. It's not even playing any music. Yeah, We can just alt tab out of the game and just turn the thing back on. What's the harm gonna be? There. Click. Oh, now it's not showing it because I have it minimized. Oh, man. That was the idea for a splash screen and whatnot, and then it does that. Now you watch. Those of you that know your YouTube algorithms and the crap they can do. The YouTube algorithms are going to make that sequence where it was just the splash screen and me into the mouse over preview. Just you watch. All right, why does this have no sound and why is this not loading? What I would turn the sound all the way down. Nope, not getting buried music. Aslan the Bold. Yeah, PTS character. It must have pulled from my... Hold on a second. Let's do windowed full screen. Multi-threaded rendering beta. Hold on a second. This is something I actually want to test out. But why is it pulling my EU characters and not my US characters? All right, let's back out. Server PTS. Ah, you can't go to the EU. It pulled my I made a character on the EU server. What the heck? I made a character on the... I made it... Let's turn off the add-ons then. Well, whatever works. Oh, they're all out of date. Yeah, because I don't ever come to the PTS. Audio. Yeah, let's get some of that going and turn this up to 100%. Dialogue, cinematics. Ambience to 100%. Play in the background. Yes. So let's crank the video all the way up. High. TAA. High. Ultra. Ultra. High. From HBOW to screen space GI. What's that mean? Yeah, we got it up. Multi-threaded rendering. It's supposed to improve... Yeah. Uh-huh. All right, let's see here. Deepwood Vale, what does that even mean? I think that's a starting area or something. What even... This is a starting area, isn't it? I gotta play through a starting area just to get to the main map? I don't believe that for a second. Oh, look, UI errors galore. None of my commands are right. Oh, I actually gotta use WASD. Plus, press WASD to move. I am, and nothing's happening. All the mods are loading, too. Can I get to the map, at least? Yeah, okay. Deepwood Barrow. Okay, so we get out of the reach. All right, there's Blackwood. Oh, okay, so there is no zone. There is no second zone on the map yet. What's down here? That's Merkmire. So maybe one of the later expansion zones will be in this general area, and there'll be a reason why that player house... There'll be a reason why the player house has that path right there that goes to nowhere right now. All right. Well, I don't feel like playing through a half-broken PTS right now, and I'm not really interested in testing out... There. I'm not really interested in testing out the multi-thread performance thing, because that's supposed to be... Yeah, that's supposed to be... Well, at least we fixed the full screen bug. All right. Done. So it fades out, and when the game quits, it goes back to my splash screen, right? Good. That's exactly how that's supposed to work. All right. Let's fire up the game instead of PTS. Oh, man. I'm telling you right now, the YouTube algorithms are going to select these blue parts of the stream. Yeah. These YouTube algorithms are going to select the blue parts of the stream. Do I have this set to... Yeah, I have it set to game stream. I haven't saved it specifically for ESO just yet. All right. I did make EU characters just to experiment because the Ouroboros crown crates you get from watching streamers, you get from, from that other stuff. But it'd be good to check out the multi-threaded rendering beta some other time. For now, we've got some houses to check out. All right, so there is no zone. Good to know anyways. There is no zone for that other thing. There is no zone for it, so there's a road to nowhere going out of the castle. All right, this will be fun, zoning back in onto the battlements. Then we'll check the master game volume as well. Well, welcome to the wonderful world of ESO load screens. The embattled clergy of the Quenching Grail established Pantherfang Chapel in the First Era as a bastion of faith. Part cathedral, part citadel, this edifice still stands as an immortal reminder of Adric's strength. And it looks very, very imperial. Back to the castle! Is it raining? I think it's raining. It's always raining whenever I stream. You see those beautiful screenshots on my Twitter. Yeah, so there's the road to nowhere. I'll bet that's got to be a DLC zone. Why don't we let's turn off the UI for a second. Here's my wild prediction regarding this road to nowhere. There's another zone that's going to be added late in the expansion, just like there was for Greymore. That road is going to go to it, and the the entrance to 2 zones from 1 player house that's available. This will be opened up because there's a gate down on the bottom that isn't open yet. So that opens up, and then when the patch drops, the 2 zones you can access from a piece of player housing is a reason for this thing to go back on sale. But maybe there won't be a crown sale, so it'll cost full price, like $100-something. Basically, if you buy something like this, you'd better be a really big fan of ESO, because otherwise you have money to burn. It's that simple, really. All right, UI audio settings. Oh, it is at 100%. All right, that's all I need to see. Okay, so back to the castle. Where's that entrance? I think we could go back in one of the towers. So you can go in through the battlements. You go in through the battlements, you're on top of this. I think you can also go up to the... Can you go to the top of that tower right there? Let's go back inside. Get out of the rain, darn it. Actually, you know, that's up to the top of that. But what was over here again? So here, yeah, we have some servant quartery type things here. Got extra beds. But I think I'm going to put some furniture up here instead, or maybe a reading area. Maybe take that bookcase from downstairs, set up a desk and some stuff up here, because the servant's quarter is not really a thing. I basically have the whole castle to myself. And then the master bedroom with a few dividers. I really don't know. I don't like this octopus design. It reminds me too much of... Who's that Daedric prince? Hermaeus Mora. Yeah, from Skyrim. You know, the weird book area and stuff like that. Yeah, it reminds me a little too much of Hermaeus Mora. So I'm not so sure. I might swap this bed out, too, for a proper Breton bed. But a nice, stylish design if you really like the color red. Gotta find something to put in this alcove, though. Ha. We'll figure something out with that. So that's the thing. We want this to be the main area. We want this to be the main area to come to for selling stuff. So in order to set that up, we gotta move all the services over first. Out to the battlements from the master bedroom. I think we can go up on top of this tower, or... No, there's only one tower you can go up on top of. Yeah, so the square towers, you have no real way of getting to. All right. Yeah, those are sealed off. Yep, just come up here, and you got the castle. And should we get pancaked? From up here, no, that water is shallow enough to run through. I'm totally going to get pancaked if I do that. Just for the heck of it. Oh, chat. Chat and the commenters is going to be laughing at me for this one. Pancake time! There you go. That water is too shallow. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Splat. We just don't do that. We absolutely don't do that, man. Alright. Swimming. Could do some swimming out here too. I mean, no. We're going to be building platforms coming out here. We're going to put the last platform at an angle, so you run up the platform onto this and get into the house that way. Yeah, we need a way to build things over here. We got to get the services over first, and then we'll set up, I don't know if we have spare furniture available. We can just build it. I mean, I've been running quests and other stuff as well. So if we come over here, though, and we got a nice little relaxing river, we could have something relaxing here next to the water. Now, here's the thing. This gate isn't actually usable, but it leads out. If I just zone out of it, it would lead out. It leads to the road that goes to nowhere. So I'll bet you when another zone gets added later in the expansion, this is probably an entrance to that. And so then over here, you got either a stable or a place to put crafting stuff. I want to put the crafting stuff there, and then go inside the castle to talk to the court and stuff like that. Oh, that's the chapel. Yeah, the chapel's going to be a nice relaxing sanctuary. See, the problem I have is I got to check how much Kulanda lacquer do I have? That's the high elf thing. Otherwise, we got to do lots of daily quests to get lots of Kulanda lacquer. Craft bag. Chromium. Ooh, yeah. How much Kulanda lacquer do I have here? 20 of them. So I can make 20 high elf things. I think we're raiding the cathedral. And then we'll just remake this stuff and reposition it. Or I could just go to a bunch of high elf. Well, it's not going to take as many pews to replace those terrible no support for your back seats in the Imperial Chapel. Hey, by the way, check out the newer textures. Check out the newer textures, by the way, on this. This DLC or Player House, or whatever you want to call it, came out after the console enhanced upgrades for ESO's graphics engine. Just leave this here and farm thumbnails. Hey, look, it's a giant church. Oh, it's got the things of the 8 divines in there. No Tiber Septum yet. But yeah, I mean, you can pretty much swim around or jump out of the castle to land in no man's land. But, can you... Yeah, we can do that. I don't think it hits Slaughterfish water until quite a ways out. Let's see. We could do that, too. Come on, I did this earlier. How did I get out of this place? There's a way to jump onto the... There we go. Just run right up to it. And then just drop down here. We could, of course... do yet another thing of platforms. I can't stop thinking of ways to, do stuff with these platforms here. But yeah, you see coming out of the bridge from, on the other side. Coming out of the bridge, out of the Forbidden Gate, there's a bridge, or coming out of the castle. Yeah, look at this. Look at this architecture, too. This place is awesome. Yeah, see, you got a bridge with a light on it and everything. And I'm not hitting Slaughterfish water coming way out of here because I have a natural barrier. See, when did the Slaughterfish water kick in? Because I have a natural barrier with these rock formations here. But yeah, there's the door. Yeah, there is clearly a way out of this castle that is meant to go somewhere. That has to be another DLC zone. So, maybe I'm making a little bit of an investment here. Yeah, I have to be making an investment here. Getting this thing. Because there's a road that goes to nowhere. Well, it doesn't go to Shadowfen. That has to be a DLC zone. Has to be. Let's see. Somerset had a full continent, but that was an island. When was the Clockwork City at? That was Morrowind. Let's see here. Well, Greymoor had 2 zones. You had Greymoor in Skyrim, and then you had the Reach. Slaughterfish! Yeah, keep an eye on health. I think I can make the land. Invisible wall. I get onto the rock and heal myself and then swim back across the Slaughterfish water. All right, so here's the invisible wall right here. There's another invisible wall right there. You know what? Get the platforms. Oh, this is a construction project waiting to happen. Get the platforms and run everything along the invisible wall. Yeah, cover up the Slaughterfish water. Build bridge-like platforms. This is the corner of the property right here. Dead. Stay out of deep water. So yeah, this is as far out as it goes before you hit invisible walls. So we could theoretically have like a floating patio going all around the castle. All right, let's heal up and tempt fate once again. The next repair merchant I see is really gonna love me. All right, so there, we know it goes that far out there. I don't think we can make that island before hitting an invisible wall. What are the... Yep, Slaughterfish. Jump! You can't heal yourself when... No, you run out. We're gonna have to put platforms down to see where the invisible wall is. Oh man, I could be building stuff right now, and instead I'm swimming into the Slaughterfish. Not respecting the game design here. Well, we could make it look like you sailed around the platforms. So you go over the bridge, you come around, and we put some platforms here that goes around to that area. we'd have to do some optical illusion stuff to like clip the platforms into the walls so it looks like it was built that way on purpose. Maybe have something come out here where you can just enjoy the view out here. This, yeah, southern Cyrodiil. No slaughterfish. We can't make that island before... We can barely move in that direction before we hit the slaughterfish. How about out here? Build something that goes around the perimeter of the castle that you can run out to. This is gonna be what I'm known for. I can't buy a castle in ESO without putting stupid little platforms on the water everywhere to walk over the slaughterfish water to the invisible wall. All right, before I make myself look even more stupid, can you go over here? I mean, we're pretty much, yeah, swimming around the battlement here. How about into this river? Slaughterfish! Hey, come on, Zenimax. You could just... Come on, Zenimax. It's not going to be the end of the world if I hit an invisible wall. I won't think any less of you. And look at this beautiful area around here. You have this beautiful waterfall over here, totally going to waste. So, we basically really should, you know, come out here with platforms and create platforms, or create some perimeter platforms. And I think what I should do, see if I can make it look like it's part of the castle itself. So go and see if there's a wall that I can buy in the Blackwood expansion to make it similar. Yeah, and then you come out here to this beautiful waterfall and everything. Actually, there's an add-on. If I really wanted to mess around and just fly around everywhere, there's an add-on called Magic Carpet that I can use for that very specific purpose. Well, that's the new house. All right, go to entrance. Cheat sheet. All right. Storage. You have the storage coffer fortified. We've got house guests. We can already place the royal court as it is. And we can set that up. And start working on finding out what we need to modernize this. So, I mean, the wall that I have... The walls that I used for the Daggerfall swimming patio are Somerset walls. I wonder if there's something similar for Blackwood. The first thing we need before we can build anything is a way to build stuff. Let's go pick up the workstations and come set them up over here. And then I think once we set up some basic stuff here, we can actually change primary residences to the Pantherfang Chapel and get to work on really sprucing this place up. Alrighty. Let's see, off to Daggerfall here. Back to Daggerfall, to my retreat. I still think I should probably... Well, the thing with raiding the cathedral here is that I want to get... Oh, look at this beautiful sunset. This is screenshot weather. It'll probably be raining by the time I come back out, though. That's the way it is. Whenever I'm streaming, it starts raining. So, these dudes with the swords are actually graveyard fixtures in Glenumbra. But they're available from the achievement furnisher at like 30,000 gold each. I got 200,000 gold. So there's really no need. I mean, the real challenge that I should have here is to craft or purchase the assets, except maybe the Crown Store stuff. Craft or purchase what I need to not have to touch my previous properties here. So don't take anything from the Daggerfall Overlook, and don't take anything from the Paladin Cathedral, which Paladin Cathedral is a pretty nice thing too. I mean, we can set up, and plus if I do more crafting dailies, I'll get more writs, and those writs give me seals or whatever, and I can use those to purchase another set of crafting stations. So we can set up services pretty much anywhere if we put in the time. I like this castle though. It's home. It feels like home and whatnot. It's very specific to the Goodmains. As you can say, it's like my hometown or something. See. I think I want to keep it the way it is. You know, the big heavy Breton desk. I can probably make 2 more of those. And then we can make 20 of these Alinor Brazier things. I think it's 1 Kulanda lacquer per Somerset furnishing. So, or we could, since we don't, I'm not a big fan of the other stuff here. Alright, so let's go get the crafting stations. Hey, your character's getting hungry. Whatever. This isn't EverQuest. I'm not going to be doing any combat either. Why do I need to eat buff food right now? All right, that storage coffer replicates. Let's be a macho man and carry all these workbenches at once. Because video games. Okay, so we can probably do something else. And probably not a good place for the storage coffer then. Why don't we make this a service? Why don't we make this some kind of service or put it up by the throne or something? So we don't really want it to be down there anymore. This replicates in every player house too, so there's just no good place to put it. It ruins the symmetry of everything. We could put it off to the side. Yeah, I mean, we've got the Augur of the Obscure over there, so actually, since it's a bank, since it's kind of a bank-like thing, let's put it near the banker. Spin that around. Put it on the floor, and we'll just do this. There we go. Kind of off to the side. Probably won't even notice it half the time. It is kind of conspicuous-ish. Could always put it on his desk, too, so you can talk to him like this.
Speak with me a moment.
Like that. 200,000 gold. Woo!
Yes?
Anything I could sell to her? Yeah, this root. Here, have this root. Whatever. Let's see. I don't want to carry all this companion stuff around either, but
May I be of service?
it'd be nice if I had some weapons to... Whoops. Companion items. There we go. It'd be nice if I could hook my companion up and have him level some other... Have my companions level some other weapon skills besides resto staff and sword and board. I don't know. Alright. Do the music boxes replicate? I probably have to take them too, but the thing is... I don't know. We could also clear off these stupid figurines. They don't really do... Like, the ones I like, I'll keep. Like, I don't need Sithis as a decoration. Sothasil, on the other hand, is cool. Because I'm a nerd. The main, I don't get the Khajiit lore. Azura, one of my favorite Daedric princes. If there was one of Meridia, I'd really have that there, too. Clavicus Vial. Yeah, right. Dragon treasure replicates at every house. So just do that. Alright. We also have the stuff from previous expansions, like that temple from elsewhere and whatnot, which, by the way, 2 zones. These 2 zone expansions and whatnot. Alright, Pantherfang. Travel. We'll be able to set this as the primary residence before long. Okay, the new castle. We also got to figure out what we have available for platforms. Maybe jump on the internet or something while some music's playing. I don't have a web browser scene in here, but I could make one. I adapted the game stream one over from my my chat stream one and ran at 60 FPS. Alright, let's see here. So this is the thing, too. I want to be able to run straight to the part of the castle I want to go to. And the only way you do that without getting your feet wet every time is by setting up platforms to make it look like there's a boardwalk with water going underneath it. Like weird engineering type stuff. So, okay. So here's where we want to place everything. Let's place our crafting stations. We have most of them, just none for cooking or anything. Let's see, smithy station. Where's it? Nope. Just don't want it to be weirdly placed so that I walk into the wall in order to use it. Alright, Smithy Station is over there. I want to put some lighting in there as well, so maybe put something big over on the roof of that. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, how come I can place it again? Oh, I had an extra one from when I was doing some work somewhere. Yeah, clothing. That's right. I had an extra one of those, didn't I? Let's place that. Clothing. Probably should get some light in here somehow. Let's do wood station. The one that makes the most sense for being over here. I want some light too, so when I'm trying on jewelry crafting, they're all set for fortified brass, which is my favorite tank set. So let's put that down here. And the enchantment station off in the corner, as usual. They all kind of line up. And then over against this pillar, we're going to put the dye station. That way there's a little bit of... Or we're going to put the... not the smithy station. The dye station, which is for wardrobe checks and things like that. That way, you know, well, there is a light over there, so we could just put it, there you go. So when I'm using it, what's the lighting look like? Oh, not too bad. Well, we could just let's put it up against the side. Like right over here or so there's a lot of light. Turn green, you piece of crap. Yeah, we can clip it into the wall, though. It just doesn't look good when it's placed like that. But if we use it like this, can't activate it. Undo. Whoops. No! You gotta go into here and hit undo. Right? Z undoes. Yeah, so it's like Microsoft Office. Let's see. We could always put that off to the side as well. Hey, put the... well, things will have a hard time fitting if we do that. Alright. Start walking instead to place this... First place it turns green. That's not it. That's not it. That is. Jewelry station. Yeah, if it's yellow, I don't think you can use it. Right there. Wood station. Yeah, because the smithy anvil can be a little further out. And it makes more sense, too, so you're not, like, doing, you know, starting a fire or anything. Smithy can be further out like that. I mean, it is, you know, fiery type stuff there. And let's put the dye station... Well, you know, let's put the dye station off to the side, then. Put it next to the light. Clothing station, all the way over to the corner. Come on, turn green, turn green. Right here. There's that. Wood station. Wood station. Jewelry station. So I come back from a dungeon, I just go decon. Then the enchant station. Green. It's because of that book that's coming off the edge. That's why it's such a pain in the neck to place. Alright, there we go. Darn books. They're for nerds. Hey, wait a minute. Are any of them floating in the air because of the way the physics work? Yes, they are. You have to roll the mouse wheel in order to get them right down on the ground. Check them all. There's a way to get them on the ground and line up in the right spot. It's the weirdest Lego type thingy or slider puzzle I've ever done. Green. It won't place no matter what. And if it's not placed right, you can't use it. Crap. F5. You still use it, right? Nope, you gotta do it again. F5. Move it again. Oh, I can't even... F5. Why? Alright, let's find it. Let's figure this out. Clothing station. Yeah, so it's clipping into the... It's clipping into the terrain, that's why. Turn off the surface drag. Just find a spot where it turns green. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't work right unless I get it just right along the ground. That's why. So it looks like it's a bit of an issue because we're placing it on an uneven surface. It's like a Skyrim mod video gone wrong. Surface drag on. Alright, I don't care if it floats. If it turns green, we place it. Surface drag off. Wrong button. Up in the air, then surface drag on. Come on, there's got to be a way to not have the carpentry station not be unusable. Nope, still can't access it. Can't access that one either. Can access those. That one's not usable. Nor is this one. Can't access the smithy station either, because it's not green. Alright, how about we just pick them up and place them back down? Oh, we had that for a second there. Alright, we had it right earlier. You know what? How far back do the changes go? Because we had them all placed. Back, 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 back. There. So here's what we had originally, and everything worked. So that's what we had originally, and everything worked. We don't want this here. Pull that. Take this. Pull the blacksmith station. Fort brass. If it's green, if it's not green, it doesn't work. Let's see. To here. Can we spin it? How about... Yeah! If you tilt it to match the terrain, it works. So put it on the ground. Let's put it on the ground and just tilt it until it matches the terrain and doesn't clip into the walls. So like this will work. Can I make it line up a little better? Yeah, so we get out of edit mode and we can edit it too. So yeah, if it's uneven terrain, you gotta tilt it a bit in order for it to work. All right. I see. So this here, and make sure it doesn't hit part of what's next to it. So right... Not that. We want to do walk speed only. Crashing into it there. Dude, there we go. So there's that. The jewelry station. Put it down to the ground and make sure it turns green. The enchanting station. Learning a lot from how to place these things. We got that book thing we got to keep in mind here. Don't clip it into the wall. There. Nope, doesn't match up correctly. Turn it a little. It's that book, that thing coming off the edge of the book, that's the problem. And then way over here we'll have the dye station. So you have all... Yeah, so you have the light right there. Actually, we can put it up against the wall. How much space do we gain on the other side by moving all these over? Right about here. There's the precision move as well that we can use. Jewelry station, don't crash into the book. Let's see if we can put it underneath the book. There's that. Wood station. It's clipping, it's clipping, it's not clipping, it's clipping, it's let's see. Right about... It's like house hunters for ESO. Tilt it a little. Does tilting it work with the uneven terrain? Make it do a loop-de-loop through the bottom. Oh, now I can't get it to turn green no matter what I do. Hold on. Not in that... Well, that spot will work. Just set it back. Surface drag. Let's see. Put this here. I think it's clipping... That's the problem. It's clipping into the uneven territory here. Clipping a little. Whee! Nope. It's because this little uneven bit right around here. I don't know. These things don't have to be flush against the wall. Down to the right. No. How about 5 and 6? No. Don't I wish. MS Paint, the Elder Scrolls minigame. How long have I been concentrating on this that I completely didn't notice that? We can always cheat. Turn off the surface drag. MS Paint, the Elder Scrolls minigame. That works. So that you can only use... Wait a minute. Is that because there's something on the other side sticking out? Yes. Put it in the air. Yeah, there is. There's that board. That's why I couldn't put it flush against the wall. There's that board coming off the back that was keeping it from working. That's what it was. So you put it down, turn the surface drag back on. So take that board into account. Don't put it right up against the... Well, now the uneven... Right about here. So right here is the place we can put it. MS Paint. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So we don't get a lot of space. We don't get the space no matter what, because the carpentry thing. Well, there's plenty of... Oh, there's our problem. First person view. No. Get out of placing. Get out of furniture mode here. So there's little bit of a... Yeah, there's a little bit of an uneven thing there. That would be a problem. All right. Sneaking around my own crafting stations. Back into edit mode. Turn off the surface drag so I can lift it in the air. Oh, we had it. Right there. Yeah, I think a lot of this has to do with the uneven floor. So let's tilt it forward a little. Not that way. This is so dumb. This made all... It seemed to make all the sense... There it is. That's where the carpentry station's going. We're done. Make sure it's usable. All right. It seems like... All right. Here's the method. Here's the reason for this stupidity. It would seem like in a structure like this, it would be made to have, like, where you do your work and stuff. So it makes all the sense in the world. It seems to make all the sense in the world to have your crafting stations down here, or put a few mounts down and say it's your stable. But there's nutty perfectionists and everything here. All right, go into walk mode, and let's put the closed station. Please make it look spread out and stuff, like not everything was jammed up against the wall. And then if anyone is like, hey, your house looks stupid, play ESO and you'd figure it out. Surface drag. Now you can't get the enchant station to work properly. Hey, nice church. That would be an Imperial Chapel, part of the Pantherfang Chapel, not dedicated to any of the divines, like the Chapel of Julianos is in Leowen. Let's see. The thing I like about... Yeah, the jewelry station, the enchanting station will work out here. The thing oh, there's not enough room horizontally, that's why. Move the jewelry station over a little. The thing I like about this is that this player house is going to have just about everything that I want in it. Place to swim, you know, divine spellcasters have a place to have a chapel. Then there's a castle as well. So, expensive DLC, expensive microtransaction, but it's my character's new home base. All right, now we just got to put down the smithy station. I just don't want, you know, deconning everything to be too clunky. So we'll put the smithy station over here because it would make sense that, you know, fire and stuff, you wouldn't want to do it up against the wall, this medieval wall over here. So, smithy station. I have a regular one, as I think yeah, that's right. I built one for fortified brass. Let's put it here in this corner. Then we just... stop. Stop. It's the way I want it. Now, let's see. Make sure my guy doesn't clip into the wall. Turn off the UI. Make sure my guy's not clipping into the wall in order to do stuff. No. Of course, these are more straightforward. You come here and you decon out in the outside like this. It's the smithy station that's a little weirder looking. Turned off my... Hold on. It's screwing up my field of view. Darn it. I don't want to look like I'm slowly running with a low, narrow-angle lens. Okay, step one is finally complete after all that MS Paint. I suppose it's a good analogy for it, though. All right, well, that's the easy part. Now we can make stuff. All right, so all the stations are in here, so now we can just make stuff. The thing I'm going to miss about the old place is that now the weather is part of the crafting. So I used to be able to craft in peace. Now I'm going to hear the thunderstorms. Here's the chapel. Bone stock as is, as these little bench thingies here with no back support or anything. It's an Imperial Chapel, but I can church this place up pretty well. I wonder if there's a... Spend some more money. Well, spend some more in-game gold at least, buying the recipe. Hold on a second. Could I possibly make that altar that was in this... that was in the cathedral? English streaming question. English streaming have a question. Maybe you can help. About what, I wonder? Let's see here. Yeah, English streaming at 3:30 in the morning. I'm a night shift guy. I'm a night shift guy, and we got a hurricane coming through here in the northeastern U.S., so have some fun before you have to do all the darn storm prep. Let's see. Villa Grand Hall. So here's the cathedral, and I have some of the NPCs in here. So the royal court comes out here, and they're in the pews. But that altar, that was not part of the house. Was that part of the house, or can you craft that? The alien table, that's what it is. And I threw a rug over the top of it. So yeah, alien table. There's got to be a recipe for that. I don't know if I can make that yet. This goblet, I think, can go as well. Take the... that's a relic anyway, so you're talking a little chapel versus a giant cathedral like this. Those lights are from... Those floating lights are from the Crown Store. I think the Meridia statues were from the Crown Store as well. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Those ceiling lights. I used the magic carpet add-on to install those. Yeah. That's from elsewhere. Could always replace them with newer lights. And what is that crystal, though? That crystal, I think... That red crystal... Yeah, I want that for the other... I want the red crystal and that red guard lantern. I think those are both craftable or something. Ingredients for a potion that it restores health, magicka, and gives physical resistance. There's actually a website. I don't know if it's the F Extra Life or whatnot has it. There actually is something where you plug in what you want for your potions and it gives you the reagents. It's a thing I used to use before the alchemy dailies were semi-automated by some of these add-ons. If I go to my alchemy dailies nowadays, it's gonna kind of, you know, you have the materials only thing. But yeah, there's actually, I know there's a website out there where you punch stuff in and it gives you what to make the potion out of. They're really handy for when I want to use up a bunch of alchemy materials to have some potions available. Alright, so we want a fountain right inside the door. Then we come into here. These are Alinor pews that are that are basically placed together, so they look like one big piece of furniture. And then high elf candles. And then high elf candles at the end. All of this is going to require a crap ton of Kulanda lacquer in order to convert the Imperial thing over from. So, Somerset dailies, here we come. You can just do the Delve daily. Or, set Bastion to tank mode and try and do a world boss solo. Can't find anything besides spell resistance. I don't have an alchemy table. But there's an alchemy place right next door to Captain Margot's place over in Daggerfall. Fast travel. Ah, Arteum. The only place in ESO where it doesn't rain. At the Clockwork City, too. The running joke is every time... I have these beautiful screenshots that I soup up in Picasa and put on Twitter. And then, every time I stream, it's always raining. Hey, okay, cozy cabin. You always relax here. Cozy cabin and a bunch of cats. There we go. Good Main's Geek House. Let's go over and, so the three attributes are health, magic, and physical resistance. I think I have most of my alchemy mats figured out. Let's go to the alchemy shop. Hello, Daggerfall. Oh no, there isn't a shop. It's in the sawmill. Come to think of it, I don't have an alchemy station. Ah, I gotta leave room for an alchemy station in that little thing that we're putting all that stuff in. Okay, so we're not done with... Let's see here. Oh, it's so crowded in Daggerfall, I'm actually losing frames. That's the carpentry station. That's the... Here we go. Solvents or reagents. Turn off the quests. So let's see. Health, magic, and... Restore health and restore magic and physical... What am I doing? These things are all Googleable these days. ESO, potion, restore health, magicka, physical resistance with 3 ingredients. ESO alchemy, da-da-da-da. There's a Canadian site. Dragon Void. Let's try that one. Are any of these sites going to load? Let's see. Let's see. Health, magicka, out. Nope. This wasn't it. There was something in there. I think... UESP. Was that it? ESO potion ingredients on Just Loot It. Blue gloss, the essence of health common for tanks. This is what's his face's site here. Which one was it? Benevolent Dragon Void, etc. Wait, there's UESP. There used to be a place you had that too. Elder Scrolls Online Alchemy. Reagents, etc. Yeah, figure it out some other time. No, I don't remember what it was called. Let's experiment. We want Health and Magicka. Number 1. Health and there might be an add-on that does this too. Unstoppable, Ravage Health, Heroism, Restore Stamina, Speed, Fracture. That removes armor. We want plus armor. Increase armor. There we go. Now, one of those has increased armor, but also restores health. And a third... That doesn't make anything. Why does it say... There's no solvent, that's why. Boom. Oh, that increased the spell resistance more than anything. Oh, that increased spell resistance. We want plus magic as well. So let's swap out this one. Let's swap out this one here. Back to ingredients. Ingredients. Health and magic in the same one. Boogloss? That increased spell resistance. Skip that one. Nope. Columbine. There it is. That's got health and stamina and physical resistance. Nope, that's not it. Health and stamina and physical resistance. What if we swap that one out for something else? Nope, just magic and major intellect. Nope, just magic for that one. Health and stamina. It's one of those. Restore. Nope. See, I think the big thing, too, is the tri-potions from the Crown Store. See. Health and stamina, health, da-da-da. It's a giant puzzle game. We know Boogloss has to be one of those because it has restore health and restore magic. This one has restore health and magic, too. There it is. But it's boosting spell resistance, so get rid of the third one. Oh, wait, that's because we have the wrong... We can't do that. All right, so we have 2 out of the 3. Yeah, no. There's got to be some kind of armor thing that does that. Spell power, magic, spell crit, restore health and stamina. Am I missing anything on here for the... I'm not missing anything for these ingredients, I don't think. Everything's fully developed for this guy. Yep, that's it. Maybe it's a Crown Store. No, Crown Store is all 3 of them. Let's head back to the construction project and get out of town. Let's see. There is an add-on on here. There is an add-on. I thought I saw an add-on, though, where you put in what you want, and then it gives you the name of the potion and stuff like that. That sounds like the sort of thing that somebody would make. To where you didn't have to guess at the potion system. There's add-ons for pretty much everything.
That should come in handy.
There's got to be something on there. I just don't craft a lot of potions. So I make, like, magic for restoring magic in the middle of a fight. And that's basically it. The rest is just the quest thing will walk you through it. For that kind of thing. So let's see. What do we have here? All right, let's head over to the castle. We can actually go straight there from here. So over in the cathedral, yeah, so that Ayleid thing is actually... That Ayleid thing is, right. Let's see what we have here. So we have the services set up, except I don't have an alchemy station or a cooking station. All right. So what do we need for the chapel? Well, a lot of the stuff that I brought for the cathedral is actually from the store. It's actually from the Crown Store. I don't think you can get a Meridius statue. Normally. What do we have in here? Conservatory, da-da-da. Is there statues and stuff in here that we could use at courtyard? It's probably a courtyard statue. Kinlord, Orator, Pious Priest, Guar-Ice, Imperial Statue of the Emperor, Warrior, Hirsine. We have a Hirsine statue. We have a Shegarath statue. Yeah, those statues for Yeah, those statues of Meridia were limited time things. Plus, would they even fit in here? We'd bring them over, they'd be blocking this off, they'd be blocking that off. We'd have to put them over here in the corner, but then the columns would block them off. So, with this Westminster Abbey kind of look here, I'm not so sure that bringing the... Yeah, there's nowhere to put them. They have to be in the cathedral and the cathedral only. So the Alien slab that we can use for the altar and whatnot, we can just put that here. And then swap these out for Alinor pews and candles. That's going to require a ton. That's going to require an absolute crap ton of Kulanda lacquer, though. I swear they took it out or something. Well, I got the one with health, stamina, and physical resistance. There might be another reagent that I don't have that we could use for a health, magicka, and physical resistance. But I swear I saw something somewhere on some Elder Scrolls help site that actually let you punch in what you needed, because it used to be used for alchemy. It was a cheat sheet for the alchemy quest before the UI was updated. So, alright, so for here, the first thing I want is 2 Breton thrones. We'll take these chairs and put them somewhere else. So, let's get 2 proper Breton thrones in here. We're going to put some Breton in this Imperial place. I swear they took it out. Well, yeah, well... That's actually how I used to do my alchemy dailies. I would look them up. There was something. I just haven't needed them, because now when you do your alchemy dailies, it's in the UI. Quest stuff only. You just pick what you want to use. Alright, let's just decon everything for the first time in the new house. Or new castle. We also got to check platforms, too. It was, I think, the Khajiit platforms were how we built the giant thing over the water in Daggerfall. So... I wish there was a decon all button for deconning everything that wasn't locked. This stuff from some recent... Do some stuff here from some recent dungeon runs. Makes me wonder why you want to do crafting dailies if you get all kinds of stuff from running dungeons all the time. Hey, is this cranked all the way? Good. Make sure the... I might have to adjust the compression release for that too with this new setup. The compressor might be taking too long to release. I swear I had this working better on the old system, so the microphone audio ducking kicked out a little sooner. Alright, that's where you do that for that, and this. Okay, so I did pick up the Breton throne thing, so do I have the stuff? Wood station, that's right. Gotta get some light over here. Something I can hang from the wall. What's this? Leowin sconce. Wonder how much the recipe for that is, so I can just pick up another one and put it on the wall over there. I think the economics is screwed. Well, fun thing with this game is the thing is, more grindy type stuff like your daily quests for crafting and stuff. You can listen to podcasts while blowing through them on 18 characters and slowly increase your gold that way. Otherwise, you know, let's see. If I want to just sell crafting materials, then I could, if I vendored the crafting materials, what could I get for them? Crimson, 116 crimson nerve roots for 1,000. No. It gets much bigger. 77,000 gold from getting rid of the sanded ruby ash. So if we need money in a hurry, we'll just sell crafting materials and not be able to make anything for a week or two. Wood station. All right. See here. The Breton thrones. I just bought the recipe and learned it. Where is that? You got tables too. You can build some tables. Get some big desks and stuff for our service providers there. Why isn't there a search box for this? I'll turn off have ingredients. Turn off everything, actually. There it is. Breton throne, 15. Oh, we need some heartwood and rosin for this. 2, let's do a pair of Breton thrones for the throne room and swap out those chairs. Fun part, I think I'll come through with the editor and take that whole thing with the alchemy out of the replay later on. It's one of the problems with streaming versus making videos. But if people show up and they want to chat, then why not? Alright, let's see here. That was Bubbly stopping by, not to be confused with the streamer Bubbly. Let's see here. These chairs we don't really need that. Let's see. Ugh, gotta get rid of these stupid cushions, though. Put some real pews in there. Play a way different game than me, I'm jealous. What, Elder Scrolls Online? Let's see. I normally don't buy these houses, but this one I thought was special enough that I could use it for... Yeah, I thought this would be a good place for my characters and whatnot to have their new main base of operations. Swimming area over there, chapel for the divine spellcasters, castle for everybody else. So, and I got a feeling when some DLC comes out for this thing, there's probably going to be an exit into 2 different zones. We were checking that out earlier. There's a road to nowhere going out the back of this place. So, get that out. How stupid does it look if I combine Breton style with Leowen style? Alright, so let's place here. Give me a pair of thrones. We have them in the other castle, and we should have them here, too. Gallery? No, not that. Hearth? Library? What category were those under? I saw chairs. That's the Leowen armchairs. Gallery? No. Hearth? No. Library? No. Lighting? No. I have a lantern. Extra lantern. Parlor. Rugs and carpets. Hey, we had some extra rugs from that thing earlier. Alright. Swap these for Breton rugs. Your previous action is not fully resolved. Try again in a moment. Well, we can always just undo everything. Huge Breton runner. Here we go. Put some blue in here. Go along. Break up the monotony of all this red. See. Yep. Except the rug is clipping through this. Get out of there. Except the rug isn't totally. Yeah. You clip through it down here at the end. Alright, let's replace that then. We probably have to slam the button down on it in order to place it properly. Whoops. Yeah, surface drag. Oh, because the... we can't use rugs this big. That little thing... You know what? Let's make it look like it's made that way on purpose. That little thing with the stone in the middle... Yeah, it's going to look stupid no matter what. I need smaller rugs. Ugh. Yeah, because when we do this, we start clipping through the rugs around here or so because of this dumb little thing with the stone in the floor. PC has the connection and player wish consoles had. Nobody talks on consoles. Probably because they're... What, are they using the share button on consoles that are on the consoles nowadays? So you just go live with a really crude stream with no, no assets or anything, and just broadcast your gameplay raw, not like say or anything like that. And just play it. Oh, there is such thing as recreational streaming. Well, this is stupid. Here I am, Mr. Hotshot over here. The problem is if you place this to where it lines up with this little thing in the floor, you clip through it down around here. Yeah, sinking through the rug. So you have to do 2 small rugs instead of 1 big rug. All right. No, I don't want to buy any loot boxes. All right, undo, undo, undo. We'll keep the old rugs for now. Yeah. Crap. I totally didn't look at that when I was buying this place. So, I think there's a smaller Breton rug that I could use here, so... Let's see. It's not as... There's a little square Breton car. It looks stupid. These Breton runners, though... Shoot. We could make it look like we did it on purpose, though. Goodbye, low-quality humans. Okay, someone playing an orc is being a jerk in the game chat. See here. Why? Okay, here we are. Now, can we... It doesn't look that bad, I don't think. You just come up here, and then you just come upstairs, and then... I mean, I clipped rugs through the wall. I clipped rugs through the wall in the old place. It reminds me of a really bad mod. Like a really bad Morrowind mod. So, whoops, no. Well, that won't work. Surface drag... Surface drag off. Up in the air, surface drag... It goes underneath now. This is a very bad... Undo. Precision edit. Oh, this is why. So the camera doesn't screw it up. That's what this is. I've never had a chance to play with this. There is... Send it down to the underworld. No, bring it up. The arrow shows where it is. This isn't precise enough. T units. 1 centimeter. You move it exactly a centimeter. See where it... that is just high enough to not clip through the... This precision edit might be more useful. All right, 3 and 4. Oh, gotta hold it down to shift it forward. Hey, let's make it look like it's built into the place. 1 and 2, so I'm moving it 1 centimeter at a time to precision place it, and swinging the camera doesn't work. This looks a lot better. Maybe this will work after all, except for the fact the rug's a little squiggly. Place. All right, what does this look like? Walk on it and see if I start clipping through it when I'm close to the door. No, we got it. Okay, so we can have some Breton style in here, except it looks crooked now. But that's because the rug itself is crooked. Zoom out. There you go. Nice. Built into place, looks okay. That was the custom, that was the use of the precision placement thingy that I haven't had a use for. Hey, do I have one more of those? Because we can optical illusion them into the wall and put another one here and have it just go through the wall. Make this blue as well. Give me that. We don't need that rug. Let's mess with that a little more. We had one more of those because these are left over from the project with the... okay, just place it loosely somewhere. We'll move it 1 centimeter at a time again. Make it an optical illusion to make it look like it was built like this on purpose. So let's just place it roughly like this. Now let's precision edit. And we can swing the camera this way too, so... Oh, man. We can't rotate it. Ah. Straighten. Can we straighten it? What is this H straighten thing for? No. Hold down... What is... wait, what? No. We should line it up first. So now I have a floating carpet. Breton Runner, click up. What the... Surface drag off. Line it up. That sort of works. Precision edit. I just need to line up with that other stuff here. Alright, let's do 3 and 4. 3 and 4. I want to make it look like this is built like this on purpose, and then only it's crooked. Shoot. Oh, that's why. You can just move it like that. Alright, well, we can bring it up a little. That's 5 and 6. That's 5 and 6. This is like a bad Skyrim mod. The thing is you could... Yeah, so let's move this to here. And then shift it into the wall. No, that's up and down. There, it goes through the floor. A long time ago, I did a... That's shifting it. It's 3 and 4 that move it back and forth. Ha 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 ha. Looks like it's retracting from... Looks like it's a retractable rug. Reminds me of putting a projector screen up in a classroom or something. Push the button and wait 30 seconds for the slow motor to... Okay, so let's get it to here. 5 and 6. That's where it starts. See, this is that's where it starts clipping through the masonry. So, what if we back it up? Let's back it up a little bit more so it looks like this. Yeah, there we go. It's just a little crooked. Wish we had rotation controls here. Place. So, see. Nope, nope, no, nope, nope, nope. There's no way to... The middle button, though, lets you push and pull? No, that can't be it. No, it's scrolling the mouse wheel that does that. Escape. C. Surface drag, turn it on. No, I can't place it right. All right, well, what we'll do is it's going to float again no matter what we do. Let's get it straight, and then we'll just retract it into the wall. So let's see. It's a little bit challenging with this camera angle. Like this, I think. All right, precision edit. See, 5 and 6 is up and down. So get it to where you can see the rug through the stone at the edge. It's crooked. Oh, this is going to be so tough. Yeah, retract the rug into the wall. I'm a little off. That's the problem. And it's because the rug is crooked. If we get it to where it straightens out, which I think this might be it. See, the tassels. Oh, they're close. We can just jam the tassels into the stonework. We can just jam the tassels into the stonework. Yeah, won't see it unless you're really close. Somebody out there is like, don't you ever be a contractor installing this stuff in people's houses. You and your close enoughs. That actually looks pretty trim. All right, let's put down the Breton thrones because the table didn't move. You know the rug is literally shifting underneath it. Actually, no. We want to move the table forward. Not that. Escape. We want to use the precision thing. The precision thing is so awesome. 3. The table's moving all by itself. So yeah, I want to put the dragon treasure in the back to really light this place up. You know, we can rotate it afterwards. All right. The dragon treasure regenerates with every house. So Tithys and Dromo. Ugh. Gallery. Statuette. Where's the dragon treasure in here? There is the dragon's treasure trove. This replicates with every house and it serves as a light source. So we'll just do this here. We'll fix it afterwards with the way it looks. Just don't want that little treasure chest thingy to... There we go. We'll be moving those light fixtures anyways. Escape. Move that table a little further out and then spin it. Now we need lights over here, so we can install that. There should be something hanging off of that anyways. Which, since this is very similar, maybe we can get one of those Khajiit lights. Yeah, no, not the rug. We just got it right. Sort of. Could always just place it like this. Maybe, you know, some of this precision placement stuff would have worked better for the craft stations. All right, we have 2 Breton thrones. Those are where chairs? Augur of the Obscure. There's the 2 Breton thrones. What a little Breton in this imperial place. We could always get that table out of there, too. See if there's some, like, cushion thing for the cat to sit on. They don't line up. There we go. There's just no light, though. We need some light in the front. We don't need light in the back. Let's put those Leowin braziers in the front. Let's put these Leowin thingies in the front, or at the edges of this platform over here. There we go. We're going to replace these anyways with stuff from Somerset. The Somerset stuff looks more like a proper royal castle. This is redundant because the treasure glows. Just line it up. Spin it around so it lines up. Nice. Now we just gotta see, what can we put up there? I do have a lamp. Actually, optical illusion time. I have that extra lamp that I'm carrying around because the one that hangs from the ceiling, is meant to go on a ship. So it actually swings back and forth. But if we make it look like, turn off the surface drag, if we make it look like this is actually installed as a ceiling fixture, see, it's a nice little optical illusion. Not unlike making a Morrowind mod back in the day when you wanted an effect that the game didn't natively support. There we go. Ha! It looks like it was there on purpose. It looks terrible, though. See, those lights in the ceiling, Leowin chandelier, how much do those cost? See, that comes down from the ceiling, and I think it might be jammed into the ceiling, too. What if we had another one of those come down here and replace that light with something way brighter? Alright, there's our 2 thrones. Now, we can set up some desks maybe around here or so. Yeah, put it on the seam. Set 2 Breton desks or something, or put them here. I mean, this is pretty big. Put 2 desks here for this, and then put the cord along the side. So for now, though, we could always put the 2 over here and then set their desks. What the? This is bone stock, straight out of the box, the way it looks. And they didn't line up the table properly on this rug? Come on, Zenimax. Okay. All right. So, Kulanda lacquer. We can blow through our Kulanda lacquer, making a bunch of things to replace those things with. All right, what else can we make? What do I have for lighting recipes? Can I put something bigger in the ceiling? I just hope it doesn't look too barbaric. Make a barbarian castle by mistake. And check the metalworks first, because they usually have better lights. Diagrams. Right, there's the braziers that I make. You have the standing coals. We need something coming down from the ceiling. That's the hanging lantern. That'll swing back and forth like it's on a ship. Candle. That's a torch on the wall. That was a little too, Guardia Castle for this. Street lights. Daedric chandelier. Yeah, that'll look a little too evil for this castle. Bull, Nord candle, tea light, orcish lantern hooded, caged sconce, Redguard brazier, robust, Redguard street lamps, triple. Let's check some of the other ones. Because that's not the only one that makes those. How about enchanting? Those make special lights. Elsewhere, meditation ring. When the heck did I get this? Must be a recipe I picked up. Clockwork illuminator. You have one of those. That's yeah. Yeah, I got a couple of those. Those are huge. Elsewhere lantern. Those are the lanterns I furnished up the chapel with. Street light. Merkmeyer brazier engraved. So how many of these things does jewelry crafting make stuff too? Nope. Woodworking. Probably torches and stuff. Yeah, that's Alinor candles, Redguard candelabra, and a candle holder. Nah, that's not interesting. Let's see. We'll experiment until we find out what works. It has that lived-in feel. See here. So these are dwarven things here. Huge torch thingy. Doesn't really fit in hanging from a ceiling indoors. All right, give me one of those elsewhere lanterns. Lag. All right, let's go in and just hang one of those. Get that lantern out of there and see if this was brighter. Hey, look, nice weather. Well, no, it's clouding up. It's going to be raining again like it always does on stream. Why does my field of view keep resetting every time I craft something? All right, let's see here. That generic-looking light. So long. We can hang that down from the ceiling and just gotta line it up. See, that is really light, but it's only lighting up on the top. Yeah, that looks stupid. This worked better when it was... Yeah. No. That was better when I could optical illusion them into the roof of the cathedral. Doesn't look good with this. Well, we really need something in the front. So, let's use some of that Kulanda lacquer. Let's equip the throne room first, then. Make 6 of those Alinor braziers. Make 6 of those. We'll replace the Leowin things. We can take the Leowin things outdoors for all I care. How much money? 200,000 gold. We can go to Daggerfall and buy 2 paladin statues to put outside. Yeah, see? Leowin thingies outside. We don't need those things inside the... We don't need those things inside over there. See, which one of these was it? I think it was Smithy Station. Smithy Station. Alinor. There it is. The noble one of these. Give me how many of them can we make? We make 10 of them? Let's make 6 of them for now. Yeah, this is gonna sap our grain solvent for making epic stuff. Player housing, baby. Going back to PvP, thanks for the chat and best of luck. Hey, have some fun with PvP in this game. I don't really do too much with it. I'm too busy building stuff now. Let's place those and let's grab those other things. We should probably extinguish them first. Fire safety and all. Let's see here. Turn that off. Turn that off. Look at these things, too. These are bigger. This is practically roleplay type stuff that I'm extinguishing all of these before picking them up. 2. I don't know if I want this many of them, though, because the court needs to have some space. Might even end up moving the table. Actually, that's something new that was just added in with the UI. Yeah. So those can all be... You can link those all together so that... Yeah, let's do that. Right-click, right-click, click, 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 and click. So the tables will now all move at once. We can also move the rugs. We can use the precision thing to move them across the room without changing their orientation as well. Hold on a second. All right, let's get out of that. So everything lights up that moves together. So we can move this entire dining set all the way over to there, because the thing on the other side looks like a kitchen. And having a bookshelf next... Well, there's a bookshelf next to this dinner table as it is. So just move that across so the dining table is closer to... Yeah, it's symmetrical and everything. So the dining table is closer to where the thing that looks like a kitchen, and that's a bedroom over there. I don't know. Why would anybody serving a meal want to walk all the way across here like that? All right, let's light this place. Get that thing out of there. All right. See, Alanor thingies. 1. Turn on the surface drag and get it to line up. Yeah, these are really bright. Or maybe I got too used to them in Daggerfall. 1. Take a walk across the way. 2. These things are so bright. Now we'll put one over here. We'll put a pair of them here. We could put another one up top, too, for all I know. For all I care. I think that's what I did at the other place, too. See that? I mean, the light from these things is actually lighting up the thrones now. So the lighting from up top doesn't matter as much because these are taller. Look at that. So, and maybe up here we can put some other... Actually, no. Make it look more regal that way. We have 2 of these left. We'll put them on the edge of this top platform. We have 2 of these left. Put on the edge of the top platform for even more light. Walk across. Could put one in the middle. There we go. We just need a... We're missing a few. You guys put one... Let's put them halfway where those seams are and everything. But this is way more lit up. There we go. Nice. Could put some more things in the ceiling, too. Or we could put a magic orb there that'll really light this place up. Yeah, it looks like it's missing something with the lack of things in the middle. Let's make 2 more of those. We can get more of them by doing daily quests. Alright, back out, make 2 more of those things. Gotta suck up all the Kulanda lacquer just putting light in the throne room. Yeah, well, we're also gonna blow all the money away, too, buying paladin statues from the guy in Glenumbra, because I don't think you can actually make them. Let's see here. Give me 2 more of those. We'll do some daily quests later. Yeah, it's the Kulanda lacquer we're gonna run out of first. We're running out of grain solvent, too. All of this just to put some light in the throne room. Well, we don't necessarily need to use these, but for the chapel, I'm going to use high elf candles. And the Alanor pews, which require Kulanda lacquer. Oh, man. I better just... You know, when I'm watching other streamers like Vindalia and the rest of them, I might as well just do dailies for those. Da-da-da. Now the sun's coming up, so I can't see as much of the effect of the lighting. Let's put him here, even though it makes no sense whatsoever. Line him up with this little seam in the stonework. Put this one on the other side. It looks stupid, but hey, no. It's probably floating. Well, If you come into my place, if you come into my player house and you're gawking at little details like that, I don't know. What do you do for a living? Now this looks a little better. Yeah, this looks a little better. That looks kind of bland on the wall, though, so we could put something up there. How about one of those huge paintings that I... How about that one that is way, way, way out of the way in Daggerfall, and you hurt your neck trying to look at it? Let's do that. Hey, while we're at it, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to set up desks for our friends there. All right. Pantherfang Chapel. We can't do that here. Where is make default? The gearbox. Default visitor. Load permissions. Individual permissions. Default. Make primary residence. There we go. The only thing that really does is now the Panther... What the... We could always... They are probably house designers. All right, let's go here. This is like HGTV for Elder Scrolls Online. Let's go back. Let's get that painting off of way the heck up where nobody will see it unless you're upstairs. Actually, I should have a couple extra paintings. Let me go check with the bank guy. See if there's any I never managed to place. Yeah, look at this beautiful weather now. Yeah, these are the statues. I gotta get 4 of these. They're like 30,000 gold each. I don't think they're craftable. I think you have to buy them with gold. So we'll check. I mean, I can look at Tamriel Trade Center. Okay, this is the kind of setup I'm looking for. Yeah, so you can put a light right next to their desk and put more up against the wall like that for these guys.
How can I help you?
Okay, what's sitting in the bank? Yep. Kagran axe, a bunch of stuff that I don't do because it's trying to get me to buy stuff from the Crown Store. No, we'll get the painting off the wall then, because way the heck up there, who cares? Painting of the Great Ruins bolted. I don't know. Wait, is that a duplicate? Yeah, it's a duplicate. This one on the wall makes a heck of a lot more sense than that one does. Plunk! No, don't take the rug! Hey, does this rug have the same... It is. It's clipping a little. We can precision fix this later. Where I think that the precision... Yeah, this one's... I just saw it. My feet fell through the rug. Oh, well, since we have all this wonderful stuff nowadays. Hey, where'd it go? There. Not bad. The thing is, being able to link everything together means this entire dining set, including the food that's there, can be moved if I want to move that table. Now this, I think, might have needed... No. Precision. Used to all these new toys. I mean, I set all this up before they were all rolled out, so... Boom. Actually, I could move those over, too. Jam the tassels into this rug to make it look like it's all one rug. Yeah, because, see, it's clipping under the throne. So let's take... No. Precision. 3 and 4. The thing is that sometimes glitches graphic... Not going to work. Sometimes if you jam rugs into each other, it glitches. It glitches graphically and it starts flickering every time you run around. So, I don't think we need all of these little statuettes there either. That Skyrim guy is pretty cool, though. We don't need statuettes on every single table in here. How come those Daedric candles are off? There we go. And this was... Oh, that was the Jester's coffer. April Fool's thing. Alright, let's take the painting out and let's put it over the door in the other place. So, we go to here. Pantherfang Chapel is not... It's not in the first spot. Maybe it's an alphabetical order thing. Reload UI. Huh! What's our run time? Almost 2 hours of just doing player housing. So, World of Warcraft, with how it flopped on player housing with the garrisons. Yeah. Missed potential, El Blizzo, whatever. Okay, so let's see here. That thing, that little Dragon Guard standard, but we can probably get another standard too. I probably should, I mean, I got that for completing a quest. Hey, what are these big things? The Indoril Chandelier, not work. I think I bought that, though. I don't have the thing to make it. Then that thing's hanging from the ceiling. Alinor Brazier hanging coals. I think I can make that. So we just got to figure out what to do with the basement. That's a huge painting. You know, you walk around and you see all these paintings on the walls. This is all random drops, and I wanted to put them on display somewhere. So this place is practically an art gallery, and there's plenty of duplicates. You know, we go up here, go up. Oh, look, another painting. Which one is that? Who's going to admire a painting of mountains when they're running up the stairs? Painting, painting, painting. Like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5 paintings, 6 I don't know, in this one room. Hey, actually, I like that one. We should put that one over the... That's a high elf thing, though. Never mind. That's Aldmeri Dominion. Well, all right, we'll just take the duplicate out to that other area. I don't really have any Daggerfall. Yeah, see, duplicates all over the place. All these random paintings that you get as drops and daily quest rewards. So I've got all these paintings and stuff. Ugh, seriously now. Here's the fun part, though. I could spend a lot of time setting up a bookshelf full of ESO books, and they'll all be individual books that we can click on and read them. Set them up, and then father-child them together and whatnot, so that they all fit inside a bookshelf, and basically have a bookshelf in a reading area. So the bookshelf would actually work like the bookshelves in the offline games like Skyrim. Yeah, instead of the way ESO does it, where it's all one object, so you only get one book no matter where you click on the bookshelf. I'm sure there's somebody doing player housing that has done that. Shoutouts also to Braylon, a.k.a. Fluffy Monkey, over on Twitch. That's Fluffy Monkey with 3 Fs. Fluffy Monkey. She is a Sims streamer, and I was joking about how a stream like, it's raining again! ESO, baby. I was joking about how she likes playing The Sims, but she likes making houses and stuff. She doesn't actually, I don't think she really plays the game. I think she just makes houses for her Sims all day. There's a whole group of people on Twitch that do just that. It's basically like a giant architecture program to them. They do like interior design with The Sims. It's like, just imagine what it would be like for these people. What am I doing? I can teleport there. So. Oh yeah, he's in healer mode. Yeah, uh-huh. Forgot to put him back to tank mode there. Alright. Now Pantherfang Chapel is in the first parking spot. That's the way it's supposed to be. Yeah, there's an entire group of Twitch streamers that plays The Sims to make houses and design things. So, Sim was started as a housing sim. Yeah, it's a descendant of Sim City because the residents of your Sim City were Sims. And the money was simoleon stuff. It was just a way of taking Sim City down to the individual level. I'm surprised there isn't a Sims MMO. Oh, EA. There's a bunch of people that hate EA that are going to want to throw something at me for saying that. But considering what people do with Grand Theft Auto role-playing, I don't think a Sims MMO is too far off. But, yeah, it brought everything down to the... It brought everything down to the individual level so you could have individual Sims. I remember in SimCity 4, you could actually see somebody go to work and see how bad your traffic was in your city and stuff like that. All right. Get the painting out. But this kind of decoration thing, I think, would probably be what could get her into MMOs. All right, paintings under gallery. I know as I've placed so many of these stupid things. All right. Get it to where it's not clipping through the wall. Center it properly. Right about here, maybe? We can always precision place it if it's off. Bam. No, 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 no. I want to get under it and see what it looks like underneath. Is it clipping off the wall? No. Sim MMO would be cool. Yeah. Don't know if we should be giving EA these kinds of ideas. I don't know if we should be giving EA these sorts of ideas, but, yeah, Sims MMO. Now, one of those golden ball things. What did those cost? That was a dwarf thing. Izavi lighting from the Crown store. Ah, you can buy these things. That's right. Alien Brazier, Brotherhood, Daedric. I think those things were on sale though. Those were little dwarf light ball things. Imperial Shrine of the Bay. What does that look like? That's it? That's kind of wimpy. Looks like a great place, a great thing for an Imperial Temple, but Leowin Shrine of the Eight. That looks like 510 crowns. That looks like it would go very well with the other stuff there. Orcish. They don't have it. It was a Enchanted Lights. Magna Geode. There it is. So here's one of them, and then there's the big one. Which one of these did I have in the cathedral? So hanging one of those things give off a crap ton of light. So, see here. Those things give off a ton of light. Grand Sigic Villa, Cathedrala Sancti. Well, did I use the regular ones or the large ones? I think it was the regular ones over the baptismal font. And then it was the regular ones over the baptismal fonts, and then the big ones were in the actual sanctuary. Hold on a second here. Hey, why don't we have this guy put his armor back on? Lose the costume. Suit up. We got daily quests to do. No. Let's keep it formal and whatnot. I mean, he is wearing his armor in the thumbnail, which is a beautiful screenshot I took when I was checking the place out and hadn't bought it yet. Arteum. High Elven and the High Elven architecture here. All right, Magna Geode. I thought so. A regular one here, and then it was a big one in the sanctuary. There's the Meridia statues. What I really wish I could do, I wish I could, undo placing these and move them. Yes, it's the large Magna Geode that lights up the entire altar. So I think it would be a little bit too... Well, it's a floating thing, first of all. Yeah, I think the big one would be too bright for that little area under the throne. Plus it has a bit of a yellow light like this. So, there used to be... I had one of those, but it was more arcane looking, like more bluish white. And I only had one of those, and I couldn't figure out what to do with it. Now, what were these Meridia statues? Let's see. You can see those Khajiit lanterns and jammed into the ceiling. So, lighting up the roof of this place. Alright. Meridia, Lady of Infinite Energies. Yeah, this I think was from the Crown store. This is another microtransaction, but I thought it would fit in well with the cathedral. Yep. Yeah, so a Magna Geode. I think a Magna Geode would be a little bit much. And there's the candles I want to have in the chapel. Get some more pews. This is all Somerset stuff, so High Elf candle and Alinor pew. It's all Somerset stuff. In order to trick out the chapel, I'm going to have to do a crap ton of Somerset dailies. Let's see here. Can we check the recipe for those, though? Not that. Redguard Fountain. You earn crowns via subbing to the game. Yes, you do. There's this monthly stipend of $16.50. It's why I haven't unsubbed from this game in 5 years, even though I've been playing other games in the meantime. So, Enchanted Lights. How many of these do I have? Or did I use that one somewhere else? Use Retrieve for that. Let's see. Retrieve. Lighting. 93. Oh, this only lets you get it from the houses. Oh, shoot. Nah, it's only from the individual house that we can do that. What's that, RuneScape 3? But yeah, crowns subbing to the game. Yeah, it's a stipend, and they're at a discount, too. It's usually 1,500 crowns for $15. So your $15 sub actually gives you $16.50. That by itself, the discounted crowns, because what you can do, take a break from the game, come back and buy a house. That's kind of what I did. That's how I got the last castle. You can go see all of these. Also, the Moose House is also the one I have as well. Thunder Bear Lodge. That's another one I bought with the leftover crowns from buying the big castle, because you had to buy the 21,000 crown thing. It's on sale right now, 40% off. So you're not going to spend $100+ for player houses. This is all just telling the story of my characters in this game. So Moose, Thunder Bear, the Ranger, now has a ranger-looking place to live. So we can actually go take a look at that. It's basically Skyrim. Head on out. The music will change when it finishes playing this Artaeum music. But yep, so long, Cathedral. And hello, Lodge in the woods. It might be good, some of those trophies from killing dungeon bosses. Might be some room to put those on the wall. Oh, look, it's raining in Skyrim. Yep, this is the Rift. Probably put bears out here, some pets or something. This is Moose's cabin, so it doesn't need to have the trappings of nobility or anything. And here we go. Yeah, put a few of those dungeon trophy heads on the wall, or as many as I can jam on there. Put some in the ceiling. This is bone stock furnished as is. Not very expensive in this game either. This is the sort of thing you could buy after taking a small break from the game or not buying anything from the Crown Store. A lot of the costumes also have that stuff too. So, Castle, Mornhold, Alinor branch off of this. Hall of the Lunar Champion, I think, is the closest thing I have. Because the rest are all in rooms. This is the only place I might have used that wizard light. It was bluish in terms of its light, so I couldn't find a use for it. Right, here's hands down the weirdest house in the game. It's this temple. It's this temple thing. Yeah, I don't think I used it here. I just put some braziers down. And as you progress through the game, you get other stuff. Halls of Colossus. What's this? Is this the patio? Yeah. So you have this jungle porch thingy over here. But if you jump off of here down into the water, it's all slaughterfish water and you're going to die. And there's nothing that stops you from doing it. Yeah, I'm going to go for a little swim. Instant slaughterfish water because you're not supposed to be down here. So long. Oh. Kind of dumb. Kind of dumb. This is an old Khajiit temple here. Don't have that unlocked yet. I got to play through the stories and the rest of the Elsewhere expansion to unlock the other places. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know where that light went. I thought I was using it for something. Daggerfall Overlook, Hall of Lunar. I can't even remember what was where here. A lot of these are just basic. Some of them I've souped up like offices, but not with the wizard globe that I could use for the light. Yeah, go back to the castle. Rune coins do things. This game has a little of every kind of monetization out there. So, playing with stone in the Lunar Hall a long time ago. Yeah, well, when you buy the place, it's ruined. So you have to go in and take all the piles of stone out. Don't know what you would use those for unless you want the place to look like an ancient ruin. But you got to come out here and install the platforms too, so we don't have to keep going through the chapel every single time. Now we're going to play Elsewhere Khajiit music all the time. Alright. You can directly go into the castle, and you can directly come to the courtyard by running through the sewers. Not so sure I want to do that, though. Let's see. Alright, so lighting. That's the retrieve thing. We want to purchase something here. The Magna Geode would probably be too light. 320 crowns. Glowgrass. Welkin stones. The Magna Geode is the only thing. Fires. Here's another stupid thing. This game does not give you anything resembling a fireplace unless you buy it from the Crown Store. So here, fire pit. The Redguard fire pit looks like something you'd barbecue off of. This might be good to put on the thing we have over in Daggerfall. But yeah, so 80 crowns, and even the crappy one that's barely that's a smoldering fire is just, they have this. So to have a fire in a fireplace, you have to spend 80 crowns. Like, there's a campfire. So fires are sold to the Crown, so there's no way to make these things. What is probably one of the dumbest things about this game. Leowin lamp. 85 crowns. What if we put it upside down coming out of the ceiling? Would anybody even care? Yeah, this high elf oil lamp. House dress, the dark elves. House Drez. Alinor. I should probably replace some of those Khajiit lanterns with Alinor lanterns, but I want the thing to make these. I don't want to be spending crowns for this crap. Alien chandelier. Well, that's got a huge chain on it. Clockwork illuminator, Daedric chandelier. Yeah, this looks a little too evil coming down from the ceiling of my castle. Leowin chandelier. So this is the Leowin chandelier. Oh, it's hot coals. That's why it's all red like that. 700 crowns for one of these. I don't know. Merkmeyer. Redguard chandelier. I should just get the materials for this. There's another Redguard chandelier there. Solitude. More Nords type stuff here. See, how many of these... I had one in the cathedral and whatnot. I used to have another one of those. I don't know. Maybe the dramatic lighting actually works for this. Or we could hang something off of this arch right here. Though, it'd be better if I made a bunch of money, though, and made something instead of hanging something from the ceiling. You could always jam one of those from the ceiling upside down. The fire would come down instead of going up. Got the swimming area, too. We'll have to set up like a barbecue type thing over there or something. Run across the river. Alright, let's see what you have here. Daedric chandelier. High elf candle, there we go. Oh, that's right. That's actually from the base game. The high elf candles don't actually require Kulanda lacquer. I'm just short on grain solvent, the stuff you make epics with. Ah. Alright, so what do we have here? Stuff that hangs from... we have a lantern that can hang from the ceiling. Tea lights. C. Enchanting table. Those things are huge. Inlaid stone. What does one of those look like? It's a street light. It's a Khajiit street light, basically. Any good things could work for that. I think I bought those fixtures. Yeah, I think I bought those fixtures over there. But we can make some high elf lights. We just need some more purples, which means more crafting dailies. Let's see how it goes. I mean, bring some podcasts to do and grind away doing your dailies. Oh. Not bad, though. I would say, though, that the lighting is definitely improved. We also got two of those nice little Leowin chandeliers, giving a nice warm look to everything. Although it looks like I should... How much do those cost? Can you make those? Let me go to Tamriel Trade Center and add that as a shortcut on my handy-dandy new MultimediaJay profile for Google Chrome, so I don't need to sign into anything and be nagged for that kind of stuff. PC. Alright, so let's do Tamriel Trade Center, US. Center spelled like the Commonwealth. Alrighty. Leowin. Chandelier. diagram, lay-in chandelier, brass. You can make... See, that's the thing I noticed with the crown furnishings, except the... I totally need to make a web browser scene or bring it over from the other thing here, because I don't have it in the game stream thing yet. The lay-in chandelier diagram is 950,000 gold. Almost 1 million gold for this because it's from the current expansion. I think I'd rather pay the crowns. Or put Breton's stuff in here. Don't use this lay-in stuff except what came with it, like we've been doing. Speaking of which, I'm going to be an even bigger idiot right now and blow through the rest of my Kulanda lacquer to make those last 2 of those things so we can put them up against the back wall and make the lighting even. So let's do that. Yeah. Make some more of those. Alinor Noble. So there goes the rest of the Kulanda lacquer and most of the grain solvent. We need to do dailies now to make more of those things. Oh, man. So, yeah, at least I'm doing, like, 1 set of lighting here and 1 set from the... Yep, time to do some dailies. I'm not so sure I want to do that stuff on stream. It does involve going to delves. There'll be combat and stuff. I like the music in here, too, though. All right, let's place those. Tithus and Drummel. We should make desks for them and everything. Plus, we have some extra lighting available since we pulled that other stuff. There we go. Light this whole area in the throne and over by the treasure up just like we do in the other castle. And as we do more Alinor dailies, there we go. We'll just place more of these in the corners around here. Just have those things everywhere. Everywhere it's a little dark, these things emit quite a bit of light for what they are. So, look at all this. I don't know if we even need that thing in the top anymore. There we go. It's not quite as lit up as in the old castle, but we can get that lantern out of there and put something better in. Gotta be something we can do for that. Yeah. Non-combat pets. It's time to bring back the real king of the castle. There he is. Give the cat his own little table. I'll just put him under the table. Yeah, there we go. Actually, cats like boxes and stuff, so you could say he's being... Do we have something we could put on that table, like a book? Library? No, not really. We can go to the Mages Guild to buy some of those anyways. We got a couple lay-in thingies that we picked up. We got that available. We have the Elsewhere Lantern. War Steed. Services. The Banker. I have an extra smithy station because I had a construction project thing earlier. Storage Coffer. We should put that over by the craft stations because that's where it was the last time. Dailies would be cool. Well, the dailies to get Kulanda Lacquer are delves and world bosses, so they're not boring kill 10 boars dailies. So you go to a delve, you kill the delve boss, and you come back, and you pick up a few things, and you come back. So we want to have, what was that out here? You want to have the chest out here. So since we have this here over on this side, we're not going to need an alchemy station anytime soon. Put the storage thingy over here, because oftentimes I'll make armor and I'll put it in here for the alts. So, because this is shared between all the houses and everywhere, so whatever's in here is going to appear in every copy of this storage coffer everywhere else. So, oops. Well, now it won't place right. All right, just leave that there. Just leave that there up against that. And of course, when we're doing the outfit station, we have more light over here so we can see what everything looks like. Get back over here. Don't click the wrong thing like I did the last time I tried streaming like that. Okay. Let's see here. So the next thing we can make is desks. for the banker and the merchant. Field of view's all screwed up again. All right, Breton desk and also some comfy chairs. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Or we just raid one of the branch offices. Who cares? We have to set it back up later. I think there is one that's unfinished. Which one was that? Daggerfall, Solitude, Rimmon, Sentinel. I think it was actually Pilgrim's. No, Pilgrim's Rest doesn't have anything in it. Pantherfang, Y'all March, Thunderbear Lodge, the Skywatch. The Alinor branch office is very close to the dailies. We don't want to touch that one. Leowin, Sentinel, Rimmon, Stonefalls. That's not collected. That's... We can preview the other stuff. Sentinel, Vivek. Vivek branch office. Do I really need a branch office in Vivek? What did this look like? I mean, how often do I actually go to Vivek? Just leave him standing there with like a couple lights in the room. Yeah, so something like this. I don't know, it's pretty good looking here. It's pretty good looking here, so 50 bazillion lanterns. But, hey, did I still have that extra? No, I set up in the castle. Leowin braziers. Nah, I think they're pretty fine with this this branch office setup.
Greetings.
What do we have in here? Got an extra bookcase. Some books, some carpets. I think you can access the bank when you're placing stuff in your houses, though. Crown Meals. Nord Pot. I think I know most of these. Argonian. Praxis. Recipe already known. Yeah, that's the way it usually goes. 50 bazillion sealed writs. And a bunch of drinks I have to use up. Alright, back to the castle then. We can make desks. I think we can make desks. Pantherfang is always going to be first. Whoops. Don't hit the side button when you're doing that. So, 2 desks. 2 desks and 2 chairs. I think I'm short on the materials to make them, though, because I blew through all the grain solvent making that other stuff. Well, it's progress anyways, considering this place was out of the box, so to speak, when I first came here. There really is no way to avoid that. Leowin Brazier, Short Iron Serpent. So we have to figure out what to do about those. Of course, I'm going to have pews and candles in here before long anyways. We could swap out the rugs for more Breton runners. Switch things from red to blue again. Alright, let's get back to the castle. The problem here is it's a couple extra steps. That's why I got to come out with the platforms. Build some Khajiit platforms and make it so you can run through without getting your feet wet. Alright. So, no, you got to go out to the place to build stuff. I'm getting so into this new house. I'm getting so into this new player housing here. Alright, let's head over here and set that up. Alright, let's see what we got here. Fortified brass. No, that's not it. The wood station. Alright, to make some desks. Everything's turned off here. There a desk or something I can make? Thrones. Barrels. Library. Okay, there's some desks. You can make 2 of those. There's also the knotwork ones, which are a little better looking. Elsewhere desks. So we have that. The branch office in Daggerfall is actually a pretty good example of what we should use for these materials. Let's see if it was the regular one or if it was the knotwork one. The Just Loot It guys in the Lucky Ghost. That's his name. Lucky Ghost is a daytime ESO streamer, so I don't get a lot of chances to watch his stream. Let's see, what did I use for this? The regular Breton desks. Yeah, regular Breton desks, regular Breton lanterns. It was the padded Breton armchairs that were a bit... You had to use tailoring. You had to use the clothing station to make those. I don't think I have the materials for those yet. We'll just use the... No. Breton desks mixed together with the 2 chairs we picked up with the other one. That make 2 Breton desks. Back to the castle. $4.47 at the Geek House. Alright. See this? I wonder if there's some kind of thing in the Crown Store, like teleportation things, where you can teleport to various parts of a huge manor like this. Actually, this does kind of remind me of a Morrowind mod way the heck back that I didn't really like. It was the Helios Keep was a humongous castle off the southwestern tip of Saint Denis. It had guards, it had staff, it had everything. It was just huge. It took way too much time to go from point A to point B over there. So this is kind of reminds me of that, but not as much. Alright, let's see. 2 Breton desks, and we have 2 chairs already. We just need some lanterns and things like that. We could always just move the wood station and... See, that's why I have that extra blacksmithing station. Because I was just dropping it down where I was doing the work. Give me 2 Breton desks, and we'll put those chairs behind them. Give me... Yeah, 2 Breton desks. So 2 Breton desks, and then... grab that lantern, put the other lantern on it as well. Or just put some more of the other things next to it. Alright, so... Do you really want them sitting behind a fire? No. We'll move those. Set it up similar to... Cancel. Set it up similar to what we had in Daggerfall. Give them desks. Services, dining, chairs. So you have 2 chairs available, so we can do that. There we go. So down here, I think we'll just do this. Put one on the other side, over by the seams. That's a little too close. That's a little too close, and... But it is kind of in line with the way the setup worked in the other... Nah, we gotta move those forward. You've got to check what key does what here, because I'm using the thing on top. Alright. There's this, and I think down here we'll put those other 2 once we put those back. Assistants. Tithus the banker. Put him over here. And Nuzuma. I'm going to have to rotate him a bit. Looks a little off-center. Yeah, put him on top of the desk. That's the way to go. These guys can also be assigned paths, too. So if you want to have them go over the table and eat something every so often, you can set that up. The pathing, though, just isn't as good. The pathing, though... Whoops, don't put him into the desk. The pathing, though, just isn't as good as the Radiant AI in Oblivion and Skyrim. To where they'd have, like, routines and stuff. Maybe they'd go to sleep at night or something. Alright, let's drop down. Put Nuzuma here and put those chairs down too. See if there's any room. Crafting. Say merchants. There we go. There has to be a separate category for those. I don't think there's going to be room for the chairs. Nope. Move her forward a bit. Put the chairs so close too. 2 dining chairs. Nope. Leo-in. We have these nice cushioned... Whoops. we have these nice cushioned lay-in chairs that we pulled from upstairs. They can't, they pulled from where the thrones are now. We can't let them go to waste. Yep, we don't want people to be able to sit in them either. So let's just do this. There's that one. Yeah, MS Paint this. There's these. And now right here in these corners is where we can put the other two. We can put the other two lighting. Alanor braziers. Put these here. Go to the other side. Lights them up pretty nicely. Oh, the high elves make pretty darn good lights. There. With little lanterns too. Pull that thing out of the ceiling because it's kind of obsolete at this point. Common lanterns stationary. Put one on each person's desk to light them up. Or just put another one in the front of them. We're low on materials to make those things. Alright, let's go here. Let's make another one of those common lanterns. And I think that's done with the smithy station. Common lantern stationary. Could always get some books too, and some other things put on the desks to make them look like this. Another bonus, by the way, if you're an ESO Plus member, is it doubles the number of furnishings you can have in every player house. So, I think if you drop the membership, though, everything gets locked. You just can't replace them or move them around. All right, so let's give these two lanterns. Preferably in the darker part of the table or whatever. Put little lanterns on their desks. One. Light them up. Not exactly a branch office, but what are you going to do? I just remember mods in Morrowind. I just remember little mods in Morrowind that were a bit of a problem. There we go. Nicely lit. Looks like a screenshot waiting to happen. So now we can bring the court over too then. So, but I want to give them all chairs to sit in and stuff. Make it look realistic. We don't want to raid them from the dining table. So, let's see. We have what, 8 people for that? Let's run upstairs and grab all those chairs I'm never going to use. Or maybe those, like, sit-down things that I'm never going to use. So up here? Yeah, see all these, like... These all look so stupid. We want something like these, but for a single person. Yeah, you just come up here and sit on the bench. We'll have plenty of benches to sit on in various places over here. Ah, here's 2 of them. That's 2. That's 2 chairs right there. There's where I can put all the knickknacks. 2 chairs, those are crap. Take this one. Does my guy have a desk? I think there's a desk around here like there was in the old place. Which I don't want in the spot where it's at. Yeah, we'll put a desk in here with a little thing and some books. Just like we did in the other place. Another table. Backless lay-in armchairs. I just don't get the whole point of this. It looks so stupid. Downstairs. Wait, what's that? Yeah, that's another little bench thingy. The only way these things make any sense is if they're up against the wall. But we have those padded cushiony things here. You have these and you have those. How big are those? That's the wide width one. Right, let's just have the court just randomly here. Put them all at the table, or you can put them all around the table. Or put them all in this, or you just put them in this area. Why not? I mean, we're not doing anything else with this area anyways. Put all the house guests here. Alright, so let's see here. Biradar. What? How do we place these guys? Let's put Biradar. Like here. Biradar. We're going to need some more of those things from upstairs. Historian. We should give some of these folks desks, too. Lyrinth, the Dremora. Do some lights over here as well. Makes many soups. Talking about cooking and stuff. Prince Ernskar. Prince Ernskar, the Nord. I can't get him because of the this thing right here. Prince Ernskar from Greymore. Yeah, the Solitude Guard, the Acolyte's a little quiet here. I think I'm out of... I think I can't place any more special folks like this. But there's the court right there. No reason why they have to line up like that, like it's the Dark Ages. Gives me something to do with this area here. And for Pete's sake, fix that darn table. And for lighting, we had a couple of those extra things from earlier, so we could just put some over here. Hey, what if we put one on the table on top of the rug? Yeah, that would make sense. Put one here. Yeah, put some of these over here. Light them up a bit. Formal square low. Interesting. Where's another area that's kind of dark? We'll put one of these down. Maybe over here. Move some of the light around in this place. I have a pair of what's left, so we'll put those in the corners over here to add some light over to this area. Yeah, the tall Leo-in ones. Put them here. Then put one over here in this corner. Not bad if I do say so myself. Turn that off. You can change the thumbnail on this too after change the thumbnails on this too. There we go. So we've really added some life to this. So we've really kind of added some life to this place. Got the painting on the wall, the court is here, the services are set up, we have places to craft. We didn't have to really go raiding too much from any of the other places here. And the cat, of course, is hiding under the table. Put the cat on the table for all I know. If it looks like something cushy and whatnot, then we could always just do things that way. Now that's how you light up a place. Just do this. Fire up Picasa and let's get a screenshot out of the deal. Yep. Make sure we get bits and pieces of that painting in there too. There we go. This will be great for... We'll soup up that screenshot later and then put it on for the thumbnail for the replay after the fact. Nice. And that's what I call some progress here. So we have a proper throne room here. We can just rotate a few things. We can fine place everything. Which now that I've used that, I know how cool it is. The other thing we can do for all these stone fixtures here... Where's that Khajiit light again? Can I just do the same trick? Can I do that same trick that I used in the cathedral and just jam it into the ceiling? Make it line up and then just stick it into the ceiling like that. Turn off the surface drag. Put that there. Yeah, see, it looks like it was made to go there now. So we can make a couple more of those and put them into all these tops, just like we did over there. But let's run upstairs real quick and make sure the chain isn't poking through the bottom. Yeah, so next level up. Is there any signs of... No, there isn't. So that's another thing we can do. Make some... Yeah, but that's another set of dailies. We'll have to do daily quests for elsewhere we'll have to do daily quests for elsewhere in order to make a bunch of those. But yeah, those are good for jamming into the ceiling like that. Did that in the cathedral. Let's go make a bunch more of those. Elsewhere lantern, I think we're almost out of materials to make them with too, so I think it's an enchantment one. Lighting. Elsewhere lantern hanging twist. Oh, we can put a bunch of these in there. Shimmering sand, that's the quest. Or that's the quest material. You know what? Let's be crazy. Make 10 of them. And hope there's that many spaces in the ceiling to make these things, to hang these things. We might need the magic carpet add-on to hang some of the ones that are higher in the air. Back into the castle. Oh man, having too much fun with this. We also have to go, we do have to go shopping for paladin statues. 502 at the Geek House. Who cares? It's the weekend. The night shift weekend. Alright, well, let's make it consistent here and put those Khajiit lights in basically everywhere we can jam these things. Into the ceiling. Line it up. Let's line it up so it looks like a fixture. That's off. Precision edit. I am having way too much fun with these things. That's up and down. Precision edit. We can totally get these. We can totally make these line up now. Boom. Looks like it was made to go there. Is it perfect yet? Does it look like it lines up? It's the cathedral all over again. I had the exact same thing here. Precision edit. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Lines up. Next one. We'll just put these everywhere and light this place up. Light it up like dynamite. Whatever. Up to the ceiling until it clips. It's almost as crazy as hanging a lantern in real life. Let's see, that doesn't line up properly. Spin. Get it to line up. Get it to line up horizontally and then use the precision movement to to set it into place. Precision edit. Precision edit. I could do this all day, but I don't think there's that many of those things in the roof to hang those lights. Yeah, we gotta jam them in there. Up top is wood, so we'd want to buy more of those chandeliers. I might have just made too many of these. Whoops. Crap. I might not need all of these. Well, let's see how many we can place, because we can also go to the cathedral. The cathedral has ceilings like this too. So we can go place these in the cathedral as well if we need to. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. You can use the precision place. We just got to get it to horizontally line up. Back out. Precision edit. 1, 2, 3, and 4 will do the trick of sliding it into place. Boom. Next one. Yeah, this is House Hunters. Might as well be. Elsewhere. How many of these? Place. Got 7 of these things left. We will light up this castle. Precision. Ooh, that one's close right off the bat. But it's not exact. Walk mode. Precision edit. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No! Yeah. There. Another one. See, the thing is, too, let's go upstairs. Yes, then you have something like that. How do you light that up? Let's go upstairs. And they have slightly different ceilings for here. So this is where you would put stuff in the walls. So put one of these in the walls, then put the little statuette thingies over there. See, there's the wood frame. There we go. Plenty of stuff up here. Maybe we will use those after all. Elsewhere. Clip. Just get it to line up and then use the precision. Just get it to line up and then use the precision thing to finish placing them without clipping it. This one I might not need that for. Walk mode. No, that's run mode. Walk mode. No! There. Okay. That one seems to be alright. Next one. Five of these things left. Any of these look weird, I'll just run by later and fix them. Next ones. Oh, we're actually going to run out now. At least we have a use for these things. Right about there. We'll precision fix any of the others. Here's another one. Totally not watching where I'm going, and I could walk off and take fall damage at any point. There we go. Is there one more of these things? Yeah, around the corner. We're actually short. See how many more of these we need. Here I was thinking I couldn't find a use for all of these. Not even close. We actually need one. Figure something out for there. Now up at the top level, up by the master bedroom, that will be 2, 3, 4. That's 4 of them. Do we need one inside the master bedroom as well? Yes, we need 5, 6. We need 6 more of those things just to fill in the spots we're already using. All right. Get out of that. Go out to the balcony. Take this shortcut and open. No, this isn't gonna. Not a smart move. The magic carpet add-on would actually work for this. Whoops. That's why my guy's a healer. Or at least a Templar. Could use some more lighting over here, too. Or get some proper lanterns for over here. So you need about 7 more of those things. Enchanting. Use up the rest of the sand. We'll find use for them. There's 8 more. There we go. We'll find use for them. We also have the undercroft, which could be lit up a little better, too. So, let's just double check that. I think the ceilings for those are the same, too. Head down to the landing site here. Yeah, you shouldn't have to swim to get it. Yeah, there's a couple of those down here, too. Yep. So even down here in the undercroft. Also, since we didn't show it yet, let's go into the castle through this. I don't want to say sewers, but it is called the Undercroft, so. As we come in here through, there's one here too. Yep, and that's how you get in. Well, let's start placing these things. Actually, let's place them up by the master bedroom first before we do any of them down here and figure out what we're going to put in these alcoves. I'm thinking lantern in these alcoves and then 2 of those figurines on either side. So I'll have all those darn dungeon figurines and this will be lit at the same time. So, see, quarters and then up here. Oh, we're missing a few. All right, so let's do the master bedroom first. Do up the master bedroom. Elsewhere hanging twist into the ceiling. Hanging twist into the ceiling. Kudos, by the way, to YouTube Gaming for offering an alternative to Twitch for this kind of stuff. Also, the continued work on the instant crossover for converting the streams into YouTube videos. So the next thing I have to figure out then is what to do about those little half alcoves that don't have the thing in the middle that's an obvious place to hang one of these things. So, let's see. We have 5 of these left. Let's finish up by the master bedroom and then we can start looking at the undercroft. This here. Nope. I don't have all the keys mapped the same way in placement mode that I do with regular game movement. Hanging twist. We could just put one up there, because that's technically where they all come together, even if it's only on 3 sides. Nope, yeah. Come over to this side. We'll revisit that later, then. Yeah, see, there's a light on one side, but not on the other. Some kind of weird things you see with this thing. Alright, let's put that. Let's install that. Jay the electrician. Put that there. Was that it? Yeah, the other one's not complete. The other one's not a complete thing here. So we have these lit up. Actually, yeah. How many of these do we have left? What do these look like when we put them into one of these ones that are only 3? Does it still look okay if we just install one up there? Or does it get too blocked by the arch? Basically, everywhere there's one of these square things. Not that bad, actually. It's just a little crooked. I'll adjust it later. That way you don't lose your light as you're coming out of a place. Everywhere those little square things are on the ceiling, that's where we'll put one of these elsewhere lights. That's just about the same size. We gotta do dailies for Elsewhere and Somerset now in order to get more materials to make more of these things. Must be furniture on the ground that's interfering. Line it up. No, there isn't. It's just clipping because of this. Let's do this here. Why is it clipping? Bring it closer. No, it's really bugged out like that. All right, we'll just do it this way then. Put it up there and spin it. This would also be a good use for the low DPI mode on this Logitech mouse. I don't play any FPS games that require me to do sniper shots or anything, but so we basically ran out. I thought I wouldn't have enough of those. Thought I wouldn't be able to figure out what to do with those things, and they've basically run out at this point because we can come over here, put it in this corner, go over there, put it in that corner. Everywhere those little square things. We just don't have enough of them now. All right, well that's enough of those lights. Oh wait, we even forgot one over here. Well, this is where the last one can go. And we have to do dailies now for 2 different expansions and crafting in order to get more materials to make more of these. See what I mean with ESO? You get ideas. If you're the kind of person that can make your own fun in these games, ESO delivers. I mean, look at how we've really lit this place up compared to the default lighting before. I don't think you can see any of this from down by the throne. But, yeah, nice warm lighting and everything. The court is here, the services are here. We have ourselves a castle. We just got to find something to hang off the back in terms of banners and other stuff. Could always go back and get the thing from the other castle, too. Actually, why don't we do that? Alright, so let's go with the Daggerfall Overlook. This thing's still working. Looking for a setting a record with live time here. There's the old castle. More blue with more Breton-y type stuff, but it'd be nice to get the stained glassy window thingies back. Take that, put that in the new castle. There's got to be a UI mod somewhere that can, yeah, there's got to be a UI mod in there somewhere that can organize your houses by priority or let you organize them instead of alphabetical order. Let's go straight into the castle by taking the underground passage. Nope. It's the other way. Turn right for the castle. Turn left for the courtyard. Full screen, etc. We're short. We gotta. Well, we do have to put those things in the undercroft. We definitely know that. All right, so let's just head back to the throne here. This is a perfect place to put things on the shelf too. All right, let's hang this banner. Bring it over from the old castle. Lunar tablets, house guests. I think we're out of special collectibles. Yeah, the cat is number 10. Undaunted, baskets, parlor, banners, the dragon guard. Hang this in the back. Big look, we hung it up in the alcove. What does that look like from the side? All right. Precision place. Jam it in the wall. So long. Into the wall it goes. Bring it back just enough for the whole thing to be visible. All right, there's that. There's that. Bring it in until that bit starts disappearing. Like that. Now 1 and 2 to place it precision. Right in the middle. There. It's crooked. Actually, the treasure's crooked. The dragon treasure's crooked. Precision edit. Our new friend. Line up the dragon treasure with the banner. The camera control is what really makes this work. There we go. Love the graphics. This is near maxed out for ESO with console enhanced, and there's better multi-threading support coming in the next patch as a beta. That was on the public test server earlier. Meant to try it out, but don't have hardly any characters here. We could put something down here if we really wanted to. Nice. Put a book on the table or something. Move the thrones over if I really want to make them more symmetrical. But we have ourselves a new castle. Nice. Yeah, how about we just hang with these guys and see if we can get the throne in the shot. Let's see here. Over here. This is another screenshot waiting to happen. Thanks to the lighting. Turn off the UI. Another good screenshot. Another good screenshot of the new throne room. Can I get the banker in there as well? Can I get everybody in the shot? Just by moving the camera up a little. Picasso's still running, right? Yeah, it is. And it's saying, hey, there's a new screenshot. Of course there is. I took a screenshot. Now that's what I call transforming a house. Now that's what I call house transformation right there. Stop this right about here. And don't take a picture when he blinks. Boom. There we go. Another screenshot as we continue to as we continue this castle. So there we go. The castle can serve as a full service. Everything that was in the old castle is now in this one. And we'll just work on the other stuff with daily quests and other stuff that can be done off stream or after the hurricane. And here's the court over here.
A little moon sugar might help make all this reading more interesting, yeah.
Where's my... There we go.
Mind if I try picking your pocket?
Thief character.
Says I shouldn't ask that, but I'm 4 for 5, and that last one said I was sweet, but she was married.
Don't just stand there. What's the name of the 6th king of Camlorn? Quick now, this is important.
I ventured into a mortal city recently and encountered... Oh, what were they called again? Ah, mines. That was it. I encountered mines for the first time. They are absolutely horrifying. Well done.
A good soup is like a lake. The surface may be rife with activity, but the true greatness lies underneath. The surface is just the introduction. Get to know the flavors before you take the plunge. And if you find the spoon I dropped, let me know.
The royal court is off to the side.
My father, the Skull King, always says, guests are like rabbit meatballs. Too few and you're never satisfied. Too many and you want to throw up.
This guy's the most boring.
Hail. No fighting or spitting. Got it?
Yeah, somebody's got to enforce some order around here. And there we go. Okay, we're in business. We got ourselves a new castle, and anybody in the Vindalian Society and other guild and the other guilds and men can visit primary residence. Come take a look at all of this. Now, let's return the favor since I went live while Vindalia was streaming. Guilds. What does she have for a primary? I'm so gonna get busted for doing this. What does she have? What does she have for a primary? Not even online anymore. Or she's playing off, or she's playing with show offline set. All right. Visit primary residence. What kind of wild stuff is she doing nowadays? Those of you unfamiliar, she's a chill streamer. Twitch.tv/Vindalia. Chill streamer on Twitch usually streams wee hours of the morning. Great for a night shift person who's into ESO that might need some help falling asleep. Ooh. So she's been playing with the Khajiit stuff lately. Huge hourglasses. Interesting. Now, let's turn off the UI here. I'm so going to get busted. All right, she's got a little pet walking back and forth. The pet has a path set. So you got a fountain going there. What's with the Khajiit thing, though? She plays a Breton. No. Gigantic hourglasses. All right, what's that about? There's the outfit station. Outfit station. Outdoor barbecue. Nice. This is something I want to do with the other thing, too. Sense a dragon. That must be part of the house. Or is there a dragon you can currently fight? Is there something you can currently... is outside of... Yeah, that's Jode's Embrace. That is right outside... Moon Sugar Meadow. It's up here. No, that's just scenery. That's just scenery because of the Elsewhere expansion. Yes, we have this. Wait, what? Why are there all these stacked chairs? Okay, so she uses some space for storage space, but I thought she had a different house that she used for that. I've seen her like go to like the Cold Harbor house or something. Oh, there we go. Adaptorium. What is this? All right, I recognize the music box. That's the one that came with the original game. Tuffets, okay. Really into the Redguard stuff. Who's this guy? That's a mount. The mount is like a bartender. Soul Shriven, a Soul Shriven, a skeleton, and a Gwar is like live entertainment. Where'd she hide the music box? The bunch of cats. She hit a music... There it is. There's the music box. Behind... Yeah. That's actually the original... That's the original starting theme. So yeah, I mean, some people do some pretty random stuff with player housing. There's actually somebody... They bought a lot of common things. Oh, there you go. I think I took some pictures of this snowman thing from earlier. Last time I came and visited, she had her Christmas tree up, so... See. So, primary residence is an ESO. Portal to the plane of Jode. What does this do? Oh yeah, this is where you came in the Elsewhere main quest for some things here. Yeah, this is a bizarre house. So yeah, some people use player housing for stuff other than player housing. So you might have a guild leader that uses their player house as the guild hall or something. That's instant death if I jump on that glowing thing, right? Because this is basically an overlooking an area where I think the main quest was. So, the Elsewhere main quest, I believe, took you to this area. And it's something to do with the dragons or whatnot. The Khajiit architecture, though, with these ruins reminds me of Angkor Wat, though. Alright, let's go back down into the house. Field of view keeps getting messed up for some reason. Yep, so there's that. Let's see, what do we have over here? Some paintings here and there. Looks like she has a painting problem, too, so... Yeah, she does. What is this, an art gallery? That's the thing, you get so many darn paintings just by playing the game. It's like random world drops and stuff, and suddenly you find yourself with way too many paintings and stuff for player houses. You have to eventually start using them. You have to eventually start using them for... These are placed plants, too, so a little hydroponic stuff there. Little thing on a spit. What is that? Cooking fire, and then a... She must have grouped all those together. Yeah, there we go. What's this? Dress, lantern. And a tent? What the heck would a tent be here for? Oh, yeah, storage chests. Can't use them. You can't open home storage you don't own. Gee, I wonder. Hey, that's that Elsewhere streetlight I was looking at earlier. Yeah, I suppose it would have looked out of place. She could set this area up as a swimming area. A lot of these places have like built-in swimming pools and the like. Actually, this does remind... Oh, what is this? Mundus stones? Yeah, she has Mundus stones in her house. There's a way you can get that somehow. I'll have to keep an eye out for that. Oh yeah, that's about as random as I would expect. That's about as random as I would expect from a streamer who does what she does. All right, let's go back. There's one more thing I almost forgot to do. We're setting up a swimming area in the courtyard, but that tree is in the way. So, see here. On twitch.tv/Vindalia. Now, that gives me even more of a reason to get this place all customized. Okay, she returns the favor. I was like, hey, let's go check out Jay's house. Primary residence. Oh, look, it's a castle. The guy plays a paladin and da-da-da. Alright, swimming area is up there. We also want to get some Khajiit platforms, which is going to require Khajiit platforms and stuff, so you don't have to get wet to run over here to the courtyard. Alright, set up here. We'll make it fit in somehow. Up here is got to be the swimming area, but there's trees in the way. Alright. Goodbye. That's simple. Yeah, let's just take the tree. Alright, where can we place that tree? Maybe over here where it's kind of more grown and stuff. Is there a place where a tree would make any sense? Not a tree with the roots going into rock or anything. Could do an extra tree here. Yeah, it looks like looks like this thing's already set up tree-wise. Stash the tree over there. Let's see, because we want that place completely empty. We want that place completely empty and available for this kind of stuff. No. Looks like everywhere there's a tree, everywhere there a tree would make sense, there's a tree. Except this little patch over here, what does it look like? Conservatory. Surface, whoops. Try that again. Surface drag on. How about here? How about precision edit? Our little toy. Move the darn tree. Yeah, let's just put the tree over here so the branches don't get in the way of anything. Are they yeah, it's crashing. This is a bad place for it. It's blocking the battlements. Shoot. We could always, you know, we could roll the mouse wheel. How about down here? Don't have use for trees too much, so guys, just put a tree over here. We can scroll the mouse wheel to put a tree over on the remote island. Well, nuts. Everything else seems to make sense, so go to entrance, put a tree down here. Won't make any sense, but oh well. Back to the courtyard. That looks like the designers have owned me on this one. The only way to make this tree work is to move one of the other trees. Because everywhere there's a tree that makes sense, there's already a tree. Everywhere that makes sense for there to be a tree. This is the only other place, unless you move it onto those rocks somehow. Yeah, because there's foliage coverage pretty much everywhere. Nuts. This technically could work. Just make sure that the tree branches don't go... Just make sure the tree branches aren't crashing into the castle. Alright, precision edit. What the? That's supposed to be the precision edit. So these big ones are actually... Well, now it's in the road. Darn it, this tree just doesn't work. How about up here? Weren't we already up here? We have this one. That's concrete. We already have one tree out by the chapel. What's another tree between friends? I'm tempted to just jam the tree into the ground and make it look like a shrub. Could put it on one of the remote islands out there. We tried this area. Didn't work. What if we mess with some more trees? Put that there. Nope, a little further over. There we go. Now it's crashing into the other tree. Didn't think I'd have so much trouble with trees. Yeah, Alright. So much for that idea. So the designers completely owned me on this one. There's nowhere to put that tree except back where I got it. Alright, so if we can't do it that way... Wait until the tree reappears over there. Okay, so we can't do it that way. What if we just move the tree So there's more room by the swimming area. It kind of juts in the way of all of this. So how about we just turn on precision? It'll crash into the castle. So the only way to do this is to move that backwards. It's moving things based on... Alright. Let's move this tree. Let's move this tree over to by the rocks. So like here. Does that still look like it makes any sense? Well, it's not crashing into the building or anything. So yeah, put the tree out of the way and have a nice little place. Put some chairs out here. Maybe put some chairs out here or something. Have a little swimming area. The problem is that there's no lawnmowers in this game, so the foliage is down here by the waterfall. We can't do anything about that. It's just going to be here no matter what. You have to turn the grass off to make that disappear. So, okay. Well, that's that then. Paladin statues. Let's go to the bank. I'm always thinking of all these things we can do with this stuff here. All right, let's go to the bank and grab all the money.
Hello there.
So you buy these. Oh, these are actually from Daggerfall, so withdraw 200,000 gold. This is going to be expensive. Captain Margot's place. No, actually the Rosy Lion is closer. Travel outside the house. Ugh. Let's travel outside here. Alright, where's the achievement guy? Home goods.
From High Rock to Hammerfell.
Nope.
Think you're tough. I've dealt with...
Breton Gravewatcher statue, 25,000 gold a pop. That's the knight with the sword and whatnot. Buy 4 of them. Put them outside the buildings.
His mother's pride and joy. His mother's pride and joy. Oh, how we mourn.
So long, 100,000 gold. Gonna have to actually play the game now to get all this stuff back. Pantherfang. Undercroft. Head out to the courtyard by going left. I'm finding my way around this place. Gotta get the Khajiit platform. Gotta get the Khajiit platform so I don't have to keep doing that. Alright, up here. Okay. So we want him by the chapel. Can we squeeze him in by the chapel? Probably not. Let's at least put some over by these doors. Precision edit. Four. Drag them forward. Okay, put 2 of those put the statues down now. The tree's in the way. Back to having tree problems. Alright, and let's see here. Precision. Tilda doesn't do anything. There. The tree's in the way. Darn it. Love the precision edit thing. Nuts. More tree problems. Maybe we should just get rid of the trees. How about here? That works a little bit better, but I think it'd be better if we spun it a little. Long as the leaves don't look like they're going into the castle. Nope. Spin it back. Be better if we spun it the other way without crashing into the... There we go. Nope, still some leaves brushing against it. All right, we can just do the undo moves. No. There we go. Now, let's see. Sort of. A little extra shade here. A little extra shade never hurt anybody. Leaves crashing into the castle somewhere? No. No, it's not. Okay, that's good. Yeah, and build the bigger braziers and whatnot for that. Alright, so there's those two. There's not enough room to put them here, I don't think. We'd be jamming them into the building. So what if we put them inside the... Whoops. There. So if you put them in the chapel, what would that look like? Could move all these forward at once with these new tools. No. Surface drag on. All right. Do this to here, and for now we'll just put these in front of those statues. Put these in front of the statues and line them up. So progress on the castle, progress on the chapel. There we go. Progress on the castle and progress on the chapel. I say that's good for something like this. And we got to see what V's up to. Not bad. Just needs an altar in the middle. It's going to take a lot of daily quests to be able to craft all the furniture for that. Plus, it'd be nice to have some bigger light sources out here like we do in Daggerfall. In the meantime, though, turn all this off. There. About as nightly as it gets. I guess we have to record some new scenes for the dynamic intro for this thing. And also a new night scene for when the other stuff is a thing for the other stuff as well. But there we go. That's what I call a castle. Good, good stuff. So up next, the hurricane, and whatever the heck it's gonna do. And I just did this whole stream with the webcam. I just did this whole stream with the webcam and autofocus. Don't know if anyone noticed or not, but yeah, it's been autofocus bugging the whole time. Down in the corner, though, a little less noticeable. There we go. Much, much better. So we'll pick this up after the hurricane. This is one heck of a project. And this is going to be one heck of a stream replay. Some things to work on with the new format, but otherwise I think it's good to go. Right. We'll do some stuff off stream to get some more resources if the power doesn't go out. For too long anyways. It's a hurricane. First one in 30 years to directly hit New England in some way. So, it looks like another Sandy. Let me check the track on that thing before we call it with this. Hurricane Henri, a.k.a. Hurricane Henry. National Hurricane Center, latest track for this darn thing. Boom. It's still zoomed in. Still zoomed in from when I did that stuff earlier. Hey, why is it showing up in the stream? Ah, the web browser's in there. Turn that off. I'll make a scene to show that, the web browser. Alright. Cone images. Yeah. So it's gonna barrel on into New York now. Yeah, barrel on into New York before being blown out to sea, so even Vermont and New Hampshire are gonna get some of that. Yeah. We'll see what it does to Connecticut then. Till next time, this is MultimediaJay signing off. Thanks for stopping by.